All right, let's go ahead and party. Yay! Paint. Hello everybody. Welcome. Hold on, I gotta zoom in a little bit. Yay! How you doing, everybody? I fucked up what stream title this was. It's fine. You would think you think by now I know how to do things, but that's not true. Let me say hello to everyone. Hello, Cobalt Rats. Congratulations on your first. Hello, Icy. I'm sorry you got sniped. It do be like that sometimes. Hello, nobody. Hello, Chieftain. Hello, Dumpsters. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How you doing, Atlas? Oh yeah, we're doing it's been a while since I did a Neil Ciceriga day, so you know what? We're gonna give that a go. And hello, Aslan. Hello, Steve. Also, I see. Thank you for the sub. Thank you, thank you, thank you. How you doing, Nitro? Let me take a drink. Let me take a drink. Hopefully everybody is doing good. So the setup's gonna be like a little different. I'm trying my old lens, but I got a new focus method. What's up, Bonnie? Welcome, welcome, welcome. How you doing? How you doing? I'm gonna look weird because I'm looking over to the side to grab a model. Just learned one of my friends has a crush on. Ooh, spicy hot goss. Let's go. Use that information for good and not for ill. Use that for good and not for ill. Dawn of File Day. Oh, you're so close. You're so close. Then Tuesdays. I'm pretty sure Tuesday will be the magic day. Tuesday will be the magic day, which is probably when I'm doing Rogue Trader, I think. Yeah, apparently I didn't realize how many points you had, like some of you have. Kogasa was just straight up like not to ruin your totally thick like 6-digit Fox. Kogasa was just Whiplash in the Discord was like, hey, how much you usually put those points on for the Necrotica games? And I was like, I don't know, like 5,000. And Kogasa straight up is like, oh yeah, I personally have 200,000, and I'm like, what the fuck? How? Like, I think it's like I fear for my life because like the go outside redeem might be fucking redeemed. It might redeemed. I think I know about that friend. I understand. Gotcha. So you are burdened with the secret knowledge then. Man, I don't want to go. No, that's not true. I want to go outside. I don't hate going outside. I think I might be like the nerd stereotype. I just don't a lot. I just don't do it myself. But yeah, we got some Terminators. I got oh, thank you for the head pat. Thank you. I think I need to like scoot my body to the side. Let me. Oh yeah, I'm very like not aligned correctly. There we go. And like AK before fan clubs. Understandable. Like I don't think I have as many point drain redeems as I possibly should. All right, so we're gonna start this off. These are some of the same bases from that one set. What's welcome? What's going on outside? I don't know. Like I like the idea of going hiking. Also, check this out. So I do have a new method of focusing. Check this shit out. Hold on. So if I go here, oh no, it's not. Why is it not working? There we go. Wow, check that out. I've managed to change my manual focus to a button, which is like autofocus, but it's not doing the thing where it's like trying to zoom in on different objects, which was the original issue previously. And I think this lens gives me a slightly more give in terms of like when things like it has to get like this high to get really blurry. So I got like a little bit more wiggle room. What's up, Party Poison? Welcome. Yeah, it's like I've gone hiking in the past. I used to go hiking by like a big waterfall that was just kind of local to an area nearby. It was very nice. ADHD people, that's a real fucking mood. I don't have a pedal yet. I do actually unironically want to get a pedal. I think a pedal would be a very nice feature. I just do not have one. So yeah, we're gonna dry brush these little bastards. Just give that a go. And then we'll go to the main boys for that. Yeah, so the thing is, like, apparently the Elgato pedal. Also, we got ad break going on, so I'm a hold that. Did I just got friended? Also, welcome. No, I was. If anything, I was bragging about your gigantic fucking amount of points. I was like, damn, fuck yeah, let's go. Yeah, ads gross. I know, right? That's okay. They will be over soon. Let's see. There we go. I think ads should be done now. How's all Bonnery? How you doing? How you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Also, I cleaned all my makeup brushes today by sticking them in isopropyl alcohol. Some of you would flip if you saw the amount of just like detritus that comes out of these motherfuckers if you let them soak. It's quite a lot, actually. Honestly, I've always kind of wanted a keyboard. Music making is one of those things that over the course of my life, I'm like, I would like to do that. I would like to make that a thing, and I just never committed to the bit. Honestly, that's kind of the same thing I've done with digital art as well, where it's like I do it a little bit. I'm like, man, this is like hard, or I need a bunch of stuff for it. Yeah, exactly. I just drank it like a shooter, and it was great. No, no, for one thing, Kogatsu's had a sub forever. They fucking know. They fucking know what goes down during ads. Also, thank you for the hydrate. And the stretch. Excellent. Take a sheep. But oh yeah, I was about to say something about the pedals. I think. God, I was gonna wait till after the ads for my tangent, and then I totally forgot what I was going to say. So I'm a fucking idiot. I mean, you were doing pretty good. Like for you, like this is like kind of like my first like kind of like synth thing you've done, and I was like, I like this is a vibe. This is a fucking mood. The pedal, yes, I know. So I know there's like an Elgato pedal that works with the Stream Deck, and I love my Stream Deck to pieces. I could probably use a bigger one of these days if I'm gonna be real. But I keep going back and forth on whether I think dropping the $80 for the fucking pedal would be worth it. I know. There was a VTuber before, before. Oh God, I don't. Do people remember who Little S is these days? Oh, hold on. Okay, my mouth tracking was a little weird. I think it's still maybe a little jank. Anyway, he was a very interesting VTuber guy who he basically before PNG tubing was really a thing. He had a intricate series of like pedals, and I don't know what pedals he used, but it would be like in the same way that VideoTube would kind of do the automatic expression kind of things. And he did that with like some sort of pedal system, like before it was standard. Unfortunately, the guy went off the deep end, went apeshit, and then threatened violence on some people, which is not ideal. That was not ideal, and I think at this point he's just kind of ejected himself from VTubing spheres altogether. That's kind of weird thing about VTubing as long as I have is you get to see like little bits of stuff like that. Like people who were big, they were not, they left, and then they kind of things have changed. Some people have left, some people have came back, which is neat. Like a decent I'm sure that exists. There's definitely gotta be some like guitar synth things kicking around. I totally believe. But yeah, it was like I don't know what pedals he used though. I wish I knew. Because I feel like those like as much like I feel like getting pedals that are not like proprietary would be cheaper and I would get more options. The best. Oh yeah, it probably doesn't help. Kogasa, that we're like I said, tonight's a Neil Cicerega night. I once again have forgotten whatever mental pattern I use. Like I feel like Neil Cicerega, like if you track every time I do a fucking mouth sounds stream, I feel like there's probably some greater meaning that I just don't know of. Just going through all this shit. Oh yeah, it's I mean that's kind of half the fun though, is to track down like a plugin or something you could really like. I will say, as somebody who has been trying to like find new, like I want to find more assets for stuff. Asset marketplaces are a fucking blight now because I'd be like, oh cool. Like you used to be able to go like, oh, these are backgrounds used for like D&D or whatever. I'm like, great. And you could pay money for them and use them for things. And now it's just like all AI. It's all AI. I just want to buy a fucking background to support someone. God damn it. I hate it. I hate using marketplaces now. It fucking sucks. It fucking sucks. But I'm sure eventually you'll find the right plugin though. I'm sure you will. Also, this one's got a little bits of dirt on it, which I'll have to deal with later. There we go. Now we're dry. I swear this entire stream will not be dry brushing. It's just like cleaned up these fucking makeup brushes. I'm gonna use. I didn't use my Cheeto brush. What the fuck? That's fine. Emissions. They are. Yeah, that's probably what I need to do. Also, hello, Quiet Side. Welcome everybody. Welcome. Let me shout you the fuck out. Hello, Excalibur Sin. Welcome, everybody. If you do not know me, the thing is moving up too fast. I think Fox has got you. Hello, Shackleford 55, and hello, Physio. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. If you do not know me, and hey, son, how you doing? How you doing? If you do not know me, I am Halbernot the Mimic Elf. I'm a miniature painting VTuber of the Nurgle and Skaven variety. So today, I am not doing either of those. I'm actually just doing Minotaur Space Marines. Oh, Snake Raid, this hasn't been redeemed yet. You guys want to see my snake? Y'all want to see my snake nanners? Too bad. I'm going to show you my snake nanners. Alrighty, welcome, welcome, welcome. Look at my snake nanners. She's very cute. Look at her. Look. I'll say hello, Orleans VT. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How you doing? How you doing? Hey, there we go. Aslan has redeemed to get on the Nanners fan club second tier. Nanners is doing good. She's basically kind of holed up. She's got like a warm hide and a cold hide. She's been staying in a cold hide for about a week, poking her head out every now and then. I'm fairly certain she's like gearing up for a shed. I'm waiting for her to shed so I can feed her properly. Cause like she's moving around, so she's got the zoomies in her. She just has not. Zoomies is a fucking stretch. She's moving. She's not a funky lump in a box. And Cobalt Rats, let me get you on there as well. But she's doing good. I like her. I love my snake. She's very goofy. Hopefully you were doing Yakuza. How was Yakuza, by the way? How was Like a Dragon? I have only played a little bit of Yakuza 1, which I was enjoying, but also that's one of those game series that's like I don't think I'm ever gonna find time in my life to play them. I would like to someday, maybe. Yes. I hope you had fun, and everyone. If anyone else has any questions about minis or anything like that, let me know. Very complicated real estate management. That sounds like the kind of like goofy bullshit that I'd be fucking down for. My name is Aslan. Welcome to the sophomore rank of the official Nanners fan club, and welcome Cobalt Rats for the freshman rank of the official Nanners fan club. There we go. Oh, and then I gotta zoom in a bit more. I'm trying a slightly different camera setup this time. So yeah, I'm a Warhammer paint VTuber. I don't specifically paint Warhammer, but I just happen to do a lot of Warhammer stuff. So Joe Gessa, the advice for Goblin with a Fat Ass, which people do not know, that is a real tabletop RPG. I had a lot of fun with it. I think I still have the link to it too. Hold on. I think if I type in rules, I don't think I've gotten rid of that. I need to redo it. Rule? Maybe. Oh, there we go. Excellent. It was just a little bit of a delay. I'm continuing to look at. I've downloaded StreamerBot and I'm trying to learn how to use it instead of mix it up. And it is a fucking very complicated. But I feel like once I figure it out, I'll have unlimited power. Hello, Whiplash. How you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. How you doing? But really, at the end of the day, a game like Goblin with a Fat Ass, since it's mostly just kind of a goofy, fun, like one-shot fun thing, definitely lean more into like the kind of like improv, like yes and like just let the goofiness happen, just kind of go along for the ride, roll some dice every now and then. I think usually for an improv game you wouldn't want to roll as many dice, but I will say you probably want to roll more dice than you usually would, just because the ass rolls are such an integral part to the game. So don't go totally crazy with forcing rolls, but I think more than you usually would for like a kind of game like that. What's up, Vicky? How you doing? Did you know that situationship? I don't. If I had to be honest, situationship sounds like a word that was made by millennials for some reason. Because like I feel like I'm at this point in my life, I can tell which words are like Zoomers or like Gen Alpha or whatever. But I feel like a situationship is something that like some millennial put together to explain why they're currently dating 3 people on the same dating app. It feels like one of those. It feels like one of those words. It's like, we're in a bit of a situationship right now. It's fine. It's whatever. I could not care though. All that shit's like dumb bullshit, made up nonsense anyway. So who gives a fuck? Will I ever hear that word unironically used ever? Probably not. Probably not. Then again, I move in VTuber circles, so I don't every bit of language and general like cultural osmosis that I operate in is totally fucked. I will never fit into. I mean, I didn't really fit into society anything. If like VTubing was just kind of like really coming to terms with the fact that I am so generally detached from a person of my age group. It's okay, I see. As far as Zoomers go, you're pretty legit. I mean, I've made a lot of nice Zoomers too. I think you only use Zoomer derogatorily when they what's it they goat you with the Rizzler in Ohio. I don't know what that means. I understand Riz as a singular like contraction of charisma. I can understand that. You know what I mean, nobody. You know what I fucking mean. About Mama and Papa for like 5 months. Like, oh, like the fucking like oh yeah, like the VTuber Mama and Papa. I gotcha. I was like, oh, Shadow, how you doing? Welcome. Yeah, to be fair though, a lot of people coming into even VTubers are like confused by that sometimes. I still love the fucking learning curve of whenever a VTuber learns that hag is technically a kind of a compliment in VTubing circles. Like hag is more of a compliment than it is. I call somebody like in person a hag, they will slap me or they'll be confused. If you call a VTuber a hag, it's a mark of endearment. Hag affection, exactly. What's up, Mr. Personality? How you doing? Welcome. I will grab the hydrate and stretch in a quick sec. Ah, eight. Big stretch. There we go. Good ad not over yet. It's over now. Well, look, how you doing? How you doing? Now that the ads are done. So hag is like is a way to refer to somebody who is like so. In weeb anime terms, technically, I don't think hag has crossed over into like generic anime circles. VTubing shares a lot of anime dialects, like weeb dialect, but not necessarily this is because of go in reverse. So it's like, what's it called? What's up, no mercy, Mike? How you doing? Welcome. I'm working on some lads, working on some dudes. So it's like a Christmas cake is somebody who is 25 to 29, and a hag is anyone that is older, like 30 and up. So it's one of those kind of dealios. I think I can get like a slight little bit more gray on this. I don't want to get too much gray now, but I want to get enough. I want to get enough so I can stop dry brushing these and go back to painting my Minotaur Terminators. There we go. How you doing? How you doing? I am doing very good. I am doing very good. I'm dry brushing. I'm dry brushing some bases. I swear I will be painting the actual models now. Here we go. Let's see. All right, we got the lads. The unfortunate thing about this setup is like, oh yeah, it's like the what like there's that thing on the internet where it's like how like Asian women age, where it's like they're like lady, and then you hit like 60 and you just become like a little Baba lady, just like a little tiny woman. So technically, I think there was only one direct choice that was like, this is a marked heretical. I mean, now that I'm outside of like the training wheels mission, I'm pretty sure from that point on it'll be more. I'll have more options to pledge allegiance to chaos. How you doing, AMA? How you doing? Welcome. All right. So when I did these guys earlier, let's see. When I did these guys earlier, I need to go basically over with a second layer of that metal color I was using. But yeah. So yeah, VTubing dialogue's weird. Something I personally really enjoy is when somebody comes in from the Warhammer side or like the mini painting side, and then I get to be their wonderful induction into the wild world of online anime people. It's so fun. Oh, it's so fun. I love being a hyper specific ambassador. This is very, fortunately, just I think about as close as I can get with this setup. This is the one thing. So technically, there's a way I could switch this to like 4K and use that to super duper zoom in, but it is not as ideal as I would like because I don't know. I feel like there's a little bit of couple other issues that kind of go with that setup. Also, Physium, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the workshop. Welcome. Hell yeah. But it'll be fine though. We'll get the lads going tonight. I always find my like, even though they're both painting streams, I feel like the Sunday ones are always probably the most chill. Also, I can lean in a bit more this way too, which is get like I can stick my face like right up next to it and get like a good look. But yeah, no, so I'm gonna be honest. I will definitely be playing Rogue Trader probably next Tuesday. So if you missed me playing Rogue Trader, do not fret. That will continue to happen. The real question for next week that I don't have an answer to is I need to double check on Saturday because unfortunately I might not be doing mass. I guess I could also like pull it up a little to do. There we go. Something like that might not be too bad. Just give it like a little bit of a hang. There's an outer space soldier VTube. Oh, oh no, there is unironically. Don't guess, you might have missed a guess. So I don't know how well they advertise it, but there is a VTuber named Brother Tobias, and I'm not going to sugarcoat it. He is an ultramarine. He is an ultramarine. He is very open about it. Like, he paints ultramarines. He collects ultramarines. He is like, to the point where if Games Workshop saw him and like understood what VTubers were, they would be like, "You're gonna have to stop that." Let me see if I can get you his Twitter at the very least to give you an idea. Nice dude. I don't think there's anything wrong with doing what he's doing, but like, no, it is so unambiguous. Like here we go. Like, there are VTubers that have Warhammer aesthetics. You have the War Dames, so it's like Commissar Azura and Renvali and whatnot. And they are close enough in the same way that technically Warhammer cannot trademark like woman with black coat and a hat. Like, there's no way that like Commissar Azura could basically do like a fair use. Like, you cannot copyright Space Marine. Legitimately, it might be a model rip. I don't know. I don't know what his setup is. But the thing is, like, which I have to imagine is because he's just like, some VTubers are like, I'm going to go in, I'm going to be like the next HoloLive, or I'm going to kind of go in. A lot of VTubers are just like, this is just a goofy, fun little thing I do. So I think the threat about like Games Workshop being like, stop that shit, is just not really there, because like, what happens? They show up and say, you can't do that. And he's like, okay. And he just like, I don't know, does something else, I guess. Which is definitely an interesting mindset. It's definitely an interesting mindset. I think is kind of neat. But yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if that was a model rip either. I mean, the thing, a lot of people do make custom like Warhammer like 3D models for like various things and whatnot. So who knows? Oh yeah, God. So whenever I did the metallics on this boy, I clearly also get that succulent rare hell cheek meat. There we go. Not cheek. Not cheek. What is it? It's like thing. I don't know. Hand connecty bits. I like Critical Confirm. Welcome. Rogue Trader is pretty good. It is. So the thing that I have been enjoying so far is that it feels very setting authentic, and the build variety seems to have a lot of shit. The webbing, yes, delicious Hell webbing. There you go. For all you degenerates to salivate over. Bite the web. I'm not gonna bite my own web. That's fucked up. Like, I don't think the thing is, you can't get a copyright for painting, because all kinds of people do mini painting stuff on YouTube and Twitch and whatnot, and Games Workshop has a category for it, so they like it to some degree. But I don't know, something like that. I have to imagine is too blatant even for them to be like, yo, that is literally our IP. Let's just Hal Web. There we go. Everyone should have treated his threat. I mean, true, but also to the same. The thing is, I have to imagine. So it's like when you're just a little VTuber who is a ultramarine. That's one thing. But also, like, for like the fucking like the text to speech guys, like, that was at that point where it was no longer just like, yes, this is a fun little thing I do. I have to imagine at that point it's like, yes, this is a real like money thing. Money has been involved, so we can't just be goofy. You can no longer use the I'm just a little guy defense at that point. Illegally broadcasting Games Workshop models. Whoa. I think, as dumb as Games Workshop is for a lot of business decisions, I feel like that's one that they probably would not want to do that. But Mr. James Workshop, I'm just a little guy. Why you gotta be so mean to me, James Workshop? I'm just a little guy, just painting real models, Mr. James Workshop. I'm not gonna do that voice anymore. I think that voice is actively causing me pain. We can get some of this, like, not like the most super filled in. Sega's weird, because like sometimes they'll let like a Sonic fan game exist and be fine with it, but other times they'll be like, whatever. I did unironically buy the Kingdom Death box. I have basically said I am not No, that is not a femboy voice. That's like joke little like I'm just a level 1 goblin. No, it's like that voice. I don't know what is femboy voice? Isn't that just like a falsetto? Isn't that just a falsetto or just I don't know. I feel like they come in either falsetto or like, hey, this is just me. This is just a voice. Ooh woo. Everybody in my chat who likes femboys are like, "Aye, oi, 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 bruv." Which you're allowed to like whatever you like. Go fucking nuts. I'm fucking with you. Ah, gotcha. Ah, gotcha. No, I think I maybe. Oh, oi, fem, bruv. You got a license for them thigh eyes? Oh, that's a very specific joke. Like if you get that joke, like one, congratulations, and two, your humor is also ruined. All of our humor collectively is just fucked up. Where's the femboy orcs? Technically, oh, you got a no, cease. I know they have like orc cheerleaders in Blood Bowl. I don't think that I would consider them femboy, but like if you want to see an orc wearing a bunch of like a big set of fake tits while they're cheering on the sidelines, you can see that. Your dreams can come true. Games Workshop has provided. Now should they have provided that? Probably not, but they did it anyway. Yeah. But let's just get little bits. It's little bits of this. I'm thinking I'm gonna hit all these with the metal. I'm gonna do the gold dry brush that I typically do for my Minotaurs, and then we'll paint some red over some shit. See how that goes. Gee, I'll do that. I'll do that. Fuck orcs. I want orcs. That's valid. I think you'll have to do it yourself. I think you'll have to do it yourself then. The closest thing I can think of that there's a have I mentioned Slut Patrol in a while? It's not porn. I know the name. I know the name Slut Patrol sounds like porn, but it was like a very short-lived Warhammer webcomic dealio. Hold on. I'll see if I can find a picture. God, I'm gonna Google Slut Patrol. I'm gonna hope I don't get like actual pornography. How you doing, Squids? Welcome. Let's see if I go. Maybe I go like 40K Slut Patrol. That'll save me. There we go. Okay, here we go. Oh god, what's the resolution on this? You've probably seen some of the clips of this guy before. Like, hold on. God, these are all funny junk screenshots of like the lowest quality. Oh, these are crunchy as all fuck. All right, but yeah, let me throw one up real quick. No, it's not even. I don't even think Slanesh shows up in it, which is the funny thing. But yeah, if you've ever seen like this guy, if you've ever seen this handsome orc, he is from Slut Patrol. He's from Slut Patrol. I'm trying to see if I can find like any other like iconic moments. Probably, let's see. Maybe if I can quickly find the triple can thing. There's a lot of good orc content in Slut Patrol. There's a lot of good orc content in it. Yeah, is it one word? Is Slut Patrol one word in this? I don't know. I'm getting less results than I would like, but I don't actually know. It's one of those things. I don't know how widely circulated this was. Was this only on a specific corner of the internet, or was this like a full-on thing? Also, I want to take a picture. I want to get a screenshot of the Space Marine from Slut Patrol because he's a very good shape. He's a very, very good shape. This is the Emperor. He does. I mean, the joke is he was the handsome orc, so I think I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, everybody knows the Big E went at his prime. Here we go. Look at him. Look at that fucking build. Like this is Primaris. We don't need that. Return us to this proportion. Let's see, we could just put you down there. Put you down there, and we're gonna tuck you like roughly right there. Him, the lad. But yeah, he is a little guy. Unit Marine. Yeah, I think unfortunately, let me see. I think this is definitely, do not give Reddit credit for this comic. It did not originate from Reddit at all. Also just like, but I'm gonna link this page to fucking, oh god, forgive, hold on, let me see, it's like, oh man, forgive me for what I'm about to do, but I think somebody collected them on Reddit and you can see them there. They are very good comics. Do not give Reddit credit. Do not, no, hello Baxter, no. We will not give Reddit credit. They did not make this. I refuse to give Reddit credit, but I'm not gonna make you all go through fucking archives. I am not gonna make you go through archives to find this comic. That is not my, as somebody who brings you the classics. That is not something I want to do. I like how all of you have found like, yes, Hal has a weakness we can exploit, which is giving Reddit any positive praise. Like just anything at all. But yeah, no, it's a funny comic. Slut Patrol. I cannot imagine that Slut Patrol. I think Slut Patrol probably has fallen out of like internet like memory. Oh, did I get the legs? The leg nublets? I think I forgot the nublets on him. Hello, Minotaurs. How you doing? Whatever you call these little bits. I'm pretty sure if I looked up Imperial armor, these would go as the nub. Oh, why are you so fucked up? Right. There we go. Something like that might be a bit better for this. Like I said, today's another Hal is experimenting with his camera setup. So if everything's not super about to try to say hunky dory, but it came out as horky, and that is not right. We're doing some I was just showing the everybody Slut Patrol. Otherwise we're painting some Minotaurs, which can I get a little how scuffed will this be if I do this? Hold on. Okay, quality's not fantastic, but I think it's probably fine. Hello, Mittens. How you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm experimenting with my camera live on stream as I'm adding additional metallics to my Minotaur dudes. I can't believe oh yeah, I mean legitimately Archon of Flesh is the only real reason you find so much like Skitari porn. Like people do 40k lewds like quite a bit, but like that is whenever you see an artist that has like a hyper specific fixation, that usually means that they're gonna like be the source of all of that. So like at this point, any Skitari model, anything like Mechanicus that's new and model wise, is probably gonna get art from them. That's just how it's gonna be. It's just how it's gonna be. That's Element. How you doing? So hello, Octoria. How you doing? Let's see. Octarita. There we go. Dainty elven biscuit was delicious. The whole chicken. I would like me a dainty elven biscuit, which in my mind, a dainty elven biscuit are the fucking garlic biscuits from Red Lobster. Everybody knows that that's modern day Limbus bread. I haven't been to a Red Lobster in years though, if I'm gonna be real. There's no reason to go. Like for as little as I go out to eat these days, Red Lobster is definitely not like anywhere on like my radar for that. Yeah, I don't know about the Thousand Suns bit. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with them, but who knows? They deserve your support. Oh yeah, Remembrancer. Yeah. I don't know. Remembrance has got one of those styles where the subject matter I don't mind, but the style just doesn't do anything for me. Which I think that's fine. I think for me the thing that really fucks me up is like, do you ever see art from like an artist and you're like, oh, I like your art, and then you see like their subject matter and you're like, I hate this. I hate this so much. Oh, I've had Bonchon before. The Bonchon near me got shittier though. It used to be much better. Like you'd get bigger proportions and they would taste better and they'd be cheaper. And they got more expensive and the proportions got smaller and the quality's not as good. However, their Parmesan fries do fuck super hard. If you go to any of those, get their like Parmesan garlic fries or whatever. They are big good. They'd be super nice. Like that little metal pokey thing also metal? I don't know. I feel like painting bolters is more of an art than a science. I'm just going to do a lot of this red, and we're going to go from there. I feel like wings in general have gotten weaker, but I also am like pretty aware that there's just like a general dip in fast food quality these days. Like these days, the quality of fast food has definitely shrunk significantly. So it's tragic, but it just be like that, I guess. I will set you aside. So yeah, right now I don't think it's gonna be that much more metalworking on these guys. It's not gonna be like that much more metalworking. But once we do that, especially once the dry brush on there, should not be allowed to follow the same standards. I mean, fair, but it's also you got the whole thing of just like the fact that like we can just you can order out from basically for anywhere. So like pretty much anything that's not like dine in is more or less advanced fast food at this point. So and like wings, if you're getting chain wings, they suffer from the same drawbacks of fast food. Like 100%. See, did I get your little bips? Good chicken and wing options. I feel sorry for you, poor souls. I think I got like D-swing. Oh, actually, that's not true. Where I live doesn't have great wings. It has okay wings. Like the wings are okay out of 10. Did I get your little funky box? There we go. That's fine. A lot of this will be kind of covered up by the dry brush. Like cheap, fast, and good. Oh yeah, yeah. Like it used to. Yeah, the whole cheap, fast, good kind of like triangle used to be like a thing, and now it's just cheap. Now it's just cheap. Also, hold on. I think this is still like not ideal quality. I think I can. Okay, this is still gonna be a little smaller, but I think this is generally. I think I'm generally okay with the distance versus the quality ratio on this. Yeah, they picked. I honestly, there's a McDonald's near me that is the slowest motherfucker ever. Like they legitimately the McDonald's near me has chosen none of the above, and it's fucking. I mean, once again, I mostly cook my own food these days, in order to save money. So I can put my money towards other things that I would like for like stream stuff and whatnot. Not like it's mostly just because it's like, what would I rather do? Would I rather like spend like $30 on fast food these days or some shit? Or could I cook a meal and then that will last me a while and then I get some cool shit for some other stuff? I have never been to an In-N-Out, but also I do not live near any of those. It's like that kind of like collection of like local chains that are like considered like ascendant that I've never gotten to consume one. And I assume they're fine. Oh yeah, no, I mean I don't even necessarily say I'd blame the workers. A lot of it is because like the like cost savings have happened to the quality of the materials. Like unironically, like a lot of the burger meat, a lot of the nuggets have gotten worse. You're not crazy. They have gotten worse over the years because they're get cheaper and cheaper and cheaper. And like if you're ever like the nuggets seem really thin these days. It's also because straight up like in order to make sure that they don't lose money, what they will they're just cutting corners. Like there are food scientists who sat down and figured out the optimal way to shave material off of a chicken nugget. Like this is not a bit. It's legitimately somebody's job to figure out how could we squeeze the most? How can we squeeze? How can we squeeze nuggets? Get a little bit on there. Also, I think I need to drill the barrels for these little bits too, unfortunately. Which is sad. I might just paint those black because that size is going to be a fucking huge pain in the dick. It's supposed to be. What color are you supposed to be, buddy? Maybe red. I don't know. I'll figure that out later. I'll figure you out. Couldn't fit a chocolate chip cookie into a glass. Oh god, yeah, no, I do. Yeah, that's true. That's true. It's gotten smaller. Which I mean, once again, this is just an excuse of like, hey, if you're not cooking for yourself these days, you really should. It's a significant quality of life improvement that I would definitely recommend. Oh, Calvin, welcome. How you doing? How you doing? And cheese or not, double cheeseburgers. It's the only way to maintain. Oh yeah, so I guess so since you don't have to deal with like a bunch of like frivolous bonuses and stuff like that, they can kind of keep it. I mean, that would make sense. And I assume a lot of local places kind of do that as well. So like mom and pop chains that aren't like super huge. I have to imagine like a similar mechanism is in play. But who know? Get little bits on this, and I can give all of them the most delightful fucking dry brush. Yeah, there are no more blood in them stones. There's not. That's all good though. It is. I don't know. I mean, maybe it's not all good. It's just kind of one of those things where it's like I'm out of all the potential issues in life, not having a fine supply of the good old days McDonald's is definitely not one of them. Also, just because like I feel like when I no longer required the toy from McDonald's, the a lot of the allure. No, that's not true. I had the allure of McDonald's beaten out of me because I worked at McDonald's at several points in my life because I needed a job. And that was the only one available if you did not have any experience. And I crutched on that shit for a while, and that was not fun. Oh, you get like test. I have heard that like test zones are fucking wild. Like I keep hearing that like KFC test zone like test menus are fucking bananas. They're just like absolutely fucking insane. Is what I've heard over the years. Is the KFC are the ones that like if you want to get the weird shit, like the real weird shit, you go to KFC test zones. But yeah, no, I've done that. It's I don't know if the magic is gone, but there we go. Yeah, what's the hip new smoothie now? Oh no, it's not a smoothie. I keep hearing that there's a fucking like Panera bread lemonade that'll give you heart palpitations. And the weird thing is I've had that before, like prior to the meme. Not I guess not meme, I guess news. I like that. I unironically would whenever I go to Panera Bread, I would get a big old thing of those like caffeinated lemonades. Even to the point where I would fill a glass. I would not put any ice in it. I generally don't do ice though, because I got sensitive teeth, and also I find that it just kind of makes your drinks waterier and shittier. I had it and thought I was vibrating. Well, maybe I'm jelly, or maybe it's a new one. I could be thinking they're old caffeinated lemonades, and maybe they've released a new edition that is just made to make your body fucking explode. So glad. Yeah, no, don't get a refill though, because don't do that. There's two dead bodies. Oh god. So maybe they did change the recipe because I felt like it wasn't that bad when I had it, but maybe. Or it could also be something where somebody is weak to, like, I am very numb physically to vast amounts of caffeine, but like some random lady won't. Oh, there's a new large. Oh, okay, that's fair. Okay. So people just thought, "Yay, lemonade!" And then you have three glasses, and suddenly like, "Why is my heart hurt?" And you just like, oh, I can do a good dead. I can be like, dead. I have passed out. My organs. Well, I don't got organs, but my organ approximates have liquefied. All right. Now let's get to the fucking fun part. And I think for this, I can't use my flaming hot Cheetos. Put that thing back in. No. All right, there we go. Just avoiding caffeine. Oh no. Okay, yeah, no. So it sounds like it was just like a convergence of bad bullshit that kind of like came together to make us all sad. Just like a bunch. It's just like a bunch of sorrow. What's the hell a rat over on the YouTube side? I forgot to check that. I'm so fucking bad at the dual streaming bit. I think a lot of the dual streaming on YouTube is just more kind of like to have archives, which is I know Squids was wanting that. All right, let's get the brush that everyone's excited for. Yay! I cleaned it today too. My flaming hot Cheetos makeup brushes, which once again I need to remind you that these are real. I did not. This is not a bit. These are unironically flaming hot Cheetos branded. About 3 shots. Oh god. Yeah, it's I personally tracked him down and shaved him. You know, as one does, as one should, if anything. It is your civic duty to shave a Chester cheetah specifically. Regular cheetahs are fine. Leave regular cheetahs alone. They don't deserve that. Chester cheetahs though, fucking make them bald, my dudes. All right. The extra stimulant 80. Oh, it's also got. Oh, Jesus Christ, that's so much sugar and bullshit. Let's get that on the brush. Mac and cheese is a store salad. It's a gimmick. The thing is, like, Flamin' Hot Cheetos are fine. They are a shitty snack, but like, that's kind of whatever. Having a shitty snack isn't bad. But yeah, I think it's because like the meme behind it, they decide to expand that into other items as like a joke. Like, cause like people be like, haha, Flamin' Hot Cheetos macaroni and cheese. And let's try that. And then you have it and it's bad. All right, here we go. So yeah, this is giving it the gold dry brush that basically kind of like tempers the look of my Minotaurs and kind of gives them that kind of richness. And then it gets dulled down a little bit once I do the what's it called? Once I do the oil wash. But yeah, for people also who have not seen that yet, check this out. Look at the also bad apple. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How you doing? How you doing? Look at my Minotaur Dreadnought. I'm very happy with how the objects how the lighting turned out on that. I'm extremely happy with the lighting. You cut it with the second box of regular, it's really good. Well, at that point, I guess if you're diluting it, that's fine. The boy wanted to make cheetah. I mean, that's happened for a while though. Like there's always like those like bad, weird like recipes. Because people have to understand that a lot of shit recipes are clickbait. Like if you ever see a white lady about to make the most disgusting meal you've ever seen, she knows it's bad. The idea is that you're gonna be like, oh, then no, what the fuck is this lady doing? Because she needs the engagement, and people will give that to her. And she fucking makes like deep fried BLT balls or whatever, and you're like, why, woman, have you done this? What is wrong with you? She knows she knows what she's doing, and you will give her engagement. You are like on it's unfortunate because like I think people are very peculiar about their food, as they should be. Food is a very important touchstone of culture and whatnot. But it also means that grifters and other goofy people can exploit the ever-loving fuck out of that, like, very easy. Mac and cheese good. The thing is, like, if you want spicy mac and cheese, dear God, you can, like, just make some regular mac and cheese, use a little bit of a spicy pepper. I like me a good cayenne. And then you just put, like, a nice, like, breadcrumb crust over it. Like, there we go. Excellent. Sounds good, sister. So you think, okay, I mean, it might be fine. I will never eat it because I don't need that shit in my life. I haven't actually had like craft, what's it called? The craft dinner, but that's not a British thing. That's like a Canadian thing. I don't know. I feel like when I default to making fun of like a language, I usually go to British over anything else. The thing is, my cooking tips are boring because I make very efficient meals. If I'm not like being experimental, I did make the best chicken noodle soup of my life this week. So basically, after Thanksgiving, I was left with a shitload of broth. So I ran out of turkey meat though, so I made some chicken, which was like good enough. And then I used that leftover bits, and I made a chef's kiss fucking chicken noodle soup. Also, hello to Moth Caravan. How you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. How you doing? How you doing? I am currently dry brushing some gold onto my Minotaurs in order to make them kind of look. Also, hello Sinclair. Welcome, Sinclair. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It really is. And also, that's Stubborn Apothecary. Thank you for the follow. And welcome to the workshop. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh yeah, no, curry is really good for like if you're like I don't know how to cook, get curry. Like yeah, you just get a block of the stuff, block of the shit. It's like there's like a little bit I need to fix in there real quick. Fascinated at the moment. That's a fucking mood. That's a fucking mood. I craft cheesy pasta in a box. I mean, it exists everywhere, but specifically, I believe the Canadians call it craft dinner, is what I've heard. So what to order for lunch? You should get a burger. I don't know. But legitimately, whenever somebody's like, "How? What should I get for lunch?" I always say burger. Yeah, it's do I have my actual dreadnought is in a different room, but if you want to see the dreadnought I finished recently, it's the one in the top left. That's the one I've done circa like yesterday. I think I finished it yesterday, unironically. So yeah, let's go. There we go. Honestly, spicy chicken sandwich is also a good choice. It's also a good choice. Yeah, glad you like it. Honestly, a lot of it is because I do Warplock Bronze, a dry brush of gold, and then oil wash to even it out. And the Moth Caravan, thank you for the follow. And welcome to the workshop. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome. So when I do that, it does kind of leave like a dirty, kind of old gold look that does look very nice. Yeah, there we go. We got the lad. He's looking shiny and chrome. Beautiful. That's the name, damn it. It's real to me. What the fuck is a prosperity burger? What is a prosperity burger? Thank you for the hydrate and stretch. Since I already got a little bit of paint on this, let me go ahead and get that. For people who have just come in, yes, this is a Flaming Hot Cheetos brush. I'm glad you could tell. Nice. Let me take a big sip. Let me stretch. Ah. How's you doing, Heather? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Tsutsune Meiki, Garushi, and Fate. Ah, Reborn as Goblin. I don't know if I know that one, but hell yeah. Hopefully it's good. Mostly games. I prefer. Every time I drink, I immediately like spit out like a bunch of water. I mostly prefer like what's it called? I like Vallejo paints more than G Dubs, but there's a couple of colors like Raycar Flesh and Warplug Bronze that I just cannot get. The gold is actually Pro Acryl Gold. It's pretty good. My metal that I really like the Vallejo air colors for metals. Those I use even without an airbrush. They're very nice. Saucy black pepper. Ooh, that sound good. Ooh, that does sound good. A D&D set. Ooh, very nice, very nice. I enjoy me a nice tabletop game, so hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah. Also, Bonnie, congratulations on your streak. Hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah. See, let's pull up this. I do really like how the dry brushing on the gold, like especially this bit, it reminds me like weirdly enough of kind of like in War Machine. It has that kind of like the Orkin kind of like gold, like black and gold kind of trim for some frames. God, I wish War Machine was like not such a gigantic life sink because it's visually like probably my perfect game. In terms of visuals, I love everything about War Machine, like top to bottom. Like all the frames look good, the Orkin architecture is fucking phenomenal. The Infested are a good take on the like kind of like body horror invader thing, stuff like that. It's visually, I love it as a series, but I am not dedicating my whole ass fucking life to a grinding little mini zone game. I'm good. I'm good. No, thank you. There we go. Let's get a little bit more shiny on you. Okay, this is gonna go. I have to keep them in bundles with like the original bodies and stuff like that. Yeah, there's a lot of great concepts in the game. Honestly, it's pretty good overall. It's just that like I cannot. And I moved to PC and was not willing to start. Oh, that's fair. Yeah, I did hear cross saves were coming out. For me, I used to play Warframe like pretty religiously daily, maybe about like 5 years ago. And like I had the whole maiming strike build. I wasn't around for like coptering or anything, so I wasn't like a super OG. But I did enjoy myself. I do use red, yes. Let's see. I mostly use for my reds, I use the Vallejo black red, and I also like the Vallejo toasted red. I kind of do a kind of like dark, kind of like muted red for them. Oh, you were there when Nova released. Holy shit! So you were around for a while then. I forget what frame was being released when I kind of came into the game. I don't remember. It was definitely prior to like all the open world stuff. Like the planes of Eidolon were introduced when I was already kind of playing quite a bit. Like it might be another case of well, the thing is, then like War Machine is especially itself has been really guilty of this, and like it's not even an MMO problem; it's a War Machine problem. So what happens with War Machine? They'll release a new zone, and the zone will be very cool. And what do you need to do in that zone? Why? You have to grind up a reputation in that zone. So you can get a specific resource in that zone that builds specific items from that zone. Does a lot of this transfer to the stuff outside the zone? It either doesn't, and it sucks because it's all self-contained and it like nothing really carries over, or it does. So you get things like the fucking like necromechs, where if you want to do that for like the fucking void ship stuff, and then you're like, God damn it, I have to do like a bunch of stupid gated content for this. This sucks. So yeah, I have to imagine it's only the new player experience has only gotten worse. I don't know. But yeah, I used to follow a bunch of like Warframe YouTubers, and I would follow like the little dev things when they had like Rebecca and like the dude and all the whole crew on there, stuff like that. We're at the grind again. Oh yeah, I mean yeah, I think after a certain point, if you want to play War Machine seriously, you would have to go you would straight up have to start selling things for platinum. You would have to get into like either you would buy things with money or you would have to like figure out like what's the most optimal way to sell shit so I don't have to experience this goddamn grind again. The ones I did quite shallow, quite shy or whatever. Which is funny because she's like technically she's a VTuber now, but I don't think she VTubes a lot outside of like the Adeptus Ridiculous crew. I think she's mostly doing like content editing for them and like other kind of general maintenance stuff. But I used to really, I mean, a lot of her videos were like voice, like, hey, it's me, quiet. This weapon, shit. It's shit. It's shit. A lot, like 90% of the time, it was just her saying that like new thing was bad, and that was fine. But they were edited very tightly, and they were like only like 5 minutes, so she had a good rhythm for putting together like digestible stuff. It was like her. There's a guy named like MC Gamers, and he was pretty good for just like general news and there was one guy, I cannot remember his name, but he would put together really, really good videos. But he there was like a period where there was like a glitch that for some reason the glitch was like it would do something with like item duplication or let you go like break a mission or something. It was pretty much like this: if you get caught doing this, it's bad. And he did like a tutorial on how to do the glitch, and then he just got his account banned, and he's like, "Oh yeah, I just don't want to fuck with this game anymore. Bye." I'm like, "Huh." So that guy was just this one day, that guy was just gone. And I was like, oh, it do be like that. How you doing, Fleming? Welcome, welcome, welcome. She would break a lot of shit too, but I mean, Warframe continues to be kind of like a reasonably buggy game, so like, not the hugest achievement, mind you, but still pretty impressive. Like Master, yeah, it's that. I mean, that's the kind of the end of the day. It's like, well, I guess even a shit gun is mastery, but like, what guns did I use? I mostly liked melee more than that. I think I had a couple of default guns, but what weapon did I use quite a bit? I mean, I use the Atarax a lot for like grinding because yeah, you got to grind. I think I had there was like this like two-handed infested scythe that did a lot of poison damage, and I think that was got. Oh, the Rubico or whatever. There's like this like sniper rifle that was like one shot and it was like really shit. But I got like a really, really baller ribbon for it, and it let me basically do like really hardcore in-game shit that gun should not be able to do. I actually think you should sell ribbons. Oh, solve that by giving comically bad price. Oh yeah, I mean, I'm gonna be real. I hate how true that is, but that is such a common way to get advice on the internet. A lot of people don't want to be helpful, but what they will do is correct you. So like if you also I might just need to get a second glove. I might need to get a glove. No, this is fine. It's like it's very funny how like you can exploit that impulse to get what you want. It's very good. So I actually keep track of goons because oh yeah, because that was, I mean, that was kind of a thing early on too, where like a lot of those kind of, it's weird that it's my so as somebody who has never directly interacted with like something awful or any game they've played, it's weird seeing how often they kind of pop up as like internet boogeymen and like also like internet culture makers, and then like now it's just like this horrible shell of a website, which to be fair, you're not getting a website like Something Awful is not getting new blood these days. This island killing weapons. Oh yeah, it was basically because like mine was garbage, and this is before there was a Rubico Prime. But I did have like a legitimately incredibly like it was like a Riven that was all crit damage and regular damage. So I would straight up just like basically like not one shot Eidolons, but I would do a lot more damage than I should have been doing. Text, yeah, I'm like that's one of those names where I recognize that he's important. I think he like owned the website, but I don't know a whole lot about him in general. So yeah, no, legitimately my base damage was even more based and damaged. Pilled. I hate that. I hate that I even made that joke. Every now and then I'll do like a really stupid joke because sometimes I enjoy when a joke is incredibly dumb. I was like, "Oh, Doc J, welcome. How you doing? How you doing? We are currently working on my Minotaurs, and I'm what the frames I used. Nidus was my boy. Nidus, I love everything about Nidus is good. He's crowd control, and he looks like a fucked up meat monster. Those are the two things I like in games. I like both of those. The bully tars, exactly. More like the best tars. Headless is sad because Headless plays Lamenters, and I swear I did not pick this army to bully you specifically. I just happened to find out that there was a Space Marine chapter that was gold and like an old gold, bronze, and red, which is what I've been on a huge kick for lately. Legitimately, I was just like, oh yeah, Minotaurs do have all the colors I've been loving to paint as of late. Maybe I should just bam, and then I did it. And then I did it. What the one guy with the glasses people. I think no, that's the Channel Awesome thing, I think. I still don't have a firm grasp of any of the Channel Awesome stuff. I I am aware that they used to be collectively a big group that would do a lot of like stuff that a lot of people remember. And they would also put together these gigantic big cringe like homemade movies more or less, but with more budget. And yeah, I heard they made Hydroid good recently. Every now and then I'll stumble upon discussion of it and I'll be like, "Ooh, what's going on? What's going on with Warframe now?" Was hell do I paint rats though I haven't painted rats for a bit. If the rumors are true and Age of Sigmar 4th edition is the year of the rat, I'm gonna lose my goddamn mind. I will be doing a lot of rat painting next year. I feel like next year projects are gonna be potentially rats and then also Kingdom Death. I will be doing Kingdom Death slowly. My goal is to, at the very least, get the White Lion. Basically, I don't care about the individual people so much as like I want to get the monsters looking good, you know? So look at the lad. Look at him. Look how handsome he is. Necromancer frame. The farming one? I think I know who you're talking about, but I cannot remember. Work on some of your world leaders. Very nice. Hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah. Yeah, this glove is just slowly disintegrating. The funny thing is, like, the older glove I had that had way more usage on it was fine, and I was like, you know, this glove is getting old. I'm gonna replace it with a newer one. Oh, it is just Necros. Yeah, I forgot the name. I don't think he was ever good. I think he was just a dedicated farming frame. Like, I don't think anyone was like bringing him on actual like serious content. So if you liked him for that reason, maybe not. I don't know. Things could have changed. Things could have changed. Mess with the drop tables and he vanished. I'd be like that. Yeah, I guess a lot of the funny thing with that too is like if they make it so it just doesn't drop as much, people will just run it less, which is kind of neat. All right, let me get you. The thing I kind of like on these is all these have various levels of kind of like bronzy gold. So like once I do the wash on them later, they're all going to be like nice different layers. Get a little bit more. I put it over here. Excellent. Also, let me take a seat. Azakwe, how you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're talking about Warframe. I do like that. This happens like every I want to say like 4 or 5 months, maybe 6. Is Warframe will happen, and then like it is legitimately whenever I talk about Warframe, it's like a fucking Alcoholics Anonymous. We're all like, "Hi, I used to play Warframe. This is my drug of choice." Um, every now and then I feel the temptation, but not. I look at myself in the mirror and I say, "Not today." Also, the little orange little fibers are pulling out of the fucking dry brush. I oh, like real bad. It's almost like the Flaming Hot Cheetos makeup brushes are really cheap and they were not meant to be used to vigorously dry brush Minotaur Space Marines, you know? What are some other ones I did? I did Nezha a lot because I generally gravitated towards tanky frames, and Nezha was like tanky and goes fast. Like I don't have to think very hard. I just used my guns, and I'd slip slide, and I would fucking explode everything. And then I did Lunches Ordered. Hell yeah! What'd you end up getting? Did you end up getting the Prosperity Burger, or did you get something else? Shout out to Harrow. I never got Harrow. Harrow seemed like one of those frames that, like, if I actually wanted to, like, practice getting better at the game, like, actually, like, work on getting, like, headshots and shit, Harrow would have been a good one to do. Let's see. Let's get the top cities. I'm getting the top cities because I want to make sure that, like, they're like that. Just getting his components is a nightmare. Ah, okay. So he's one of those that's just, like, too annoying. Maybe one day they'll do a Hero Prime and then he'll get his return. Okay, so so Necros could actually so Necros isn't too bad outside of even with farming then. I get you. I have an offer so I can get that's I feel you on that. Like that I mean that meal sounds good, don't get me wrong, but the allure of the bonus is very strong. Yeah, especially if you can get like a good 2 meal out of it. Hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah. Alright, we have done the dry brushing on all the lads. So now the plan is to go. From Nightmare Frame. Ah, I got you. Oh, that's what you mentioned earlier. Yeah. Let me wipe this up. Oh, we also got an ad going on too, so this should be a good time. Oh, guys, hold on. This is not good. This is not good, everybody. I'm going to wait until the ad reveal, but I just had the most troubling news. I have the most troubling fucking news. All right, welcome back from the ads, everyone. I have a problem, and I want all of you to see what kind of problem I have. Hmm. That's that's unfortunate. I don't know. It just came out. I think I'm going to make an attempt. Let's see if I can just like pour some glue in here. Hold on. Okay, let's just like pour a bunch of glue in there. No, okay. I think if I like I think if I twist it. No, the twisting is making it worse. Do not twist. Do not twist. Okay. I think it's working. It's happening. Oh god. Oh sweet. It's like I'm trying to cram a Lorax into a fucking manhole. I don't think it worked. Hold on. What do I got? What resources do I got to help with the situation? Don't I don't have any. I don't have any resources to deal with this. Hold on. Okay. Maybe if I just like oh, okay, that's kind of working. Sweet God. Oh, sweet merciful baby Christ. Well, it might still be workable as a dry brush. Okay. No, it's fine. It's working. Actually, unironically, I think it's working. Hold on. Okay. Nailed it! Fuck yeah! Okay. With this. So, what we do now, hold on. Let's try to like sink a little bit of glue along the border. Okay, nailed it. I don't have googly eyes. I know one thing I can do. Hold on. Let me remove a tooth from my Miku. No, I got extra teeth. Hold on. I got extra teeth. I don't need to take any from her. Like a molar and maybe put the glue down. No, never. I'm gonna make it worse. All right, so yeah, here's teeth. Are you surprised that I have teeth ready to go? I do have extra teeth. All right, here, listen. I played the forest, and I remember if you want something to be good, you have to give it teeth. You have to give it teeth. You have to put teeth on it, so that ways it'll be strong and do extra damage, right? So we're gonna do that. We're gonna do that. Yeah, we gotta make sure. Fortunately, the size on this one is a little chunky. It's weird. Does have a oh fuck, you're right. I could put like oh this one will go sideways. This will be the tooth for good luck. Are those real? Don't worry about it. Listen. Don't worry about where I got this tooth from. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Listen, I'm allowed. I'm a creature, right? Like I'm allowed. Oh god. Oh no. I've glued my glove. Oh god. So dumb. Oh, I fucked this up so bad on every conceivable level. On every conceivable level. Well, I got the bonus tooth. We'll save the bonus tooth for later. All right, I need to get a new glove, everybody. I'm gonna be right back. This will take me a very short second. BRB, teehee. Get you that fucking like putting on a glove ASMR. It's not quite fitting as well as I'd like. Uh. All right, yay! We're back. We're back. All right. Excellent. All right, we're back. So my thought is, if this no longer works as a dry brush, it will use as a totem that I can ward my foes. Good night, sweet prince. You're fucked. You're so fucked. I'm so sorry, buddy. I mean, once again, hey everybody, are you surprised that Cheetos Flaming Hot air makeup brushes are bad? Is anybody surprised by this news? Is anybody at all like, I can't believe the quality of the Flaming Hot Cheetos thing is not good? I mean, a lot of power armor has like very similar roots. I wouldn't be surprised if they're all ripping off because like not a lot in Warhammer is original. Some stuff over the years, maybe. I know, right? Useless turnip. Well, that was my thought. Actually, is I could actually make it like a little marker, like maybe not necessarily turnip specifically, but I could definitely make it into terrain. I could make a little like warning sign and just put that like in some dirt as like an objective marker. All right, so something I want to do real quick. All right. So now the next thing to do is, God, these are going to be extra tiny. So bear with me, everyone. I'm probably going to tweak the setup some more. Overall, I think if I can figure out how to get the like 4K zoom stuff to start working, I think that's when this new lens setup will probably be. For people who don't know, I'm trying a different lens. I have two lenses for this camera. One that has much better zoom, but it is incredibly bad with the focus depth. The focus depth is awful. This one, better focus depth, is way farther away than I would like. So it's just kind of like figuring out between those two extremes which one I enjoy more, like which one benefits me the most. But every time I learn something new, so I got that like new focus, which is nice, where I can go like, all right, this is gonna be blurry. Then I take it up to the camera and I hit a button. Hit a button. Hey, wow, look at that. Actually, if I put it like right here, that's not so bad. There we go. So yeah, I want to basically get every little bit that's like this kind of like rugged, like cabling, like kind of like interior, like like not fabric, fucking, like blanking on the right now, like the kind of the flexible bits, like yeah, the joints. There we go. Well, the thing is, I can't use the Sweet Bro and Hello Jeff sauce terrain for that, because like I have no more sauce. I specifically made sure I had no more Sweet Bro and Hello Jeff sauce after I did that. Which, by the way, if you're like, hey, Hal, where is that video? I accidentally nuked the YouTube channel that used to host it. It will come back. I just need to put it under my new one, aka I have a new tabletop YouTube channel. Yeah, there we go. I can mistakes into miracles this. It is still very I need to do actual like content, but this is where I'm basically like multi-streaming to this. This is where like my painting VODs. Now that I know how to do that without streaming, because like basically what you can do, which is pretty cool, is you can stream to like YouTube or whatever and make it so that no background audio won't go over there. So I don't have to worry about getting copyright bonked because I listen to music when I so everything's hunky dory. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Once again, flat ass. Nobody in any Games Workshop property has an ass that's like not absolutely fucking depressing. Someday I want Games Workshop to release one model that has any amount of cake, and I don't think they will. I think even like the saucy models probably like they don't do a lot of saucy models. I don't even know what you would consider like Games Workshop's sauciest model. I don't know. I feel like it'd probably be like some like you could maybe say like the DS Daemonettes. Probably those might be like relatively the sauciest. I mean, yeah, there's some Chaos Armies that are kicked off, but yeah, it is probably either green stuff or people doing like 3D prints or third-party models or shit like that. So when I mean caked up, I mean like official, unconverted, as Games Workshop intended. Oh, so wait. Are the orcs where Games Workshop is hiding all the ass? Those fiends. So it's specifically Marathi and the orcs are where all the ass has been hiding all these years. At last, I see. Still Omni-Man's ass. Tragic. There we go. They stole Snake's ass when they put him in Fortnite. Oh, welcome. Dare you enter my magical realm? I know you said you've had that voice stuck in your head for a while, and you're welcome. I don't know if it's mine specifically or just like that thought. I feel you though, where like my stuff that enters my brain will just like stick in there and will never leave, and I'm like, I hate this. I'm becoming more and more unrelatable to the average person. Like the amount of times I sing Richard Cheese at loud, like very loud to myself, means that like I could never have somebody like I don't know. If somebody was to ever live with me again, they would need because like I grew up like I basically did not have my own place to stay until I was 27. I basically lived with like family or roommates until I hit that age. But once I did that, I took it to it like a fish to water, and I can never go back. I am too curdled as a person to do that. She just looked. Yeah, I guess that's what you have to do is you have to marry someone. So they're like, all right, you can't leave without like us being like a Hulk or Fluffle. Here we go. Sakurai did steal the ass. That's what kept Sakurai looking so young, is that he stole Snake's ass. Wonder if like I know I heard that apparently the Peter Griffin. So I will say I'm whatever on default Fortnite. I really want to try the Lego mode. I grew up as a Lego kid, and the Lego mode I find very potentially appealing to me. Also updates. I have tried to get the Lego webcam to work for the Lego movie Steven Spielberg movie making studio. I've tried. It is not working. I think I need to set up a Windows 90 not Windows 97, Windows XP or Windows ME, probably like virtual machine to get that to go. I said, "Oh, Rusted, how you doing? Welcome. I'm painting some Minotaurs. Going pretty good actually. And I haven't done like a squad. This kind of like a lot of models I do are like kind of bespoke, as in like I'll do like an individual guy or like a big unit. I don't do a lot of troops, but I find that these are like very pleasing to paint. I don't know. Minotaurs have been very chill. Just heard Take come from the other room. I mean, we're listening to a lot of Neil Cicierega, so you're gonna hear a lot of songs that you're like, I recognize that song, but something's wrong. And I must not have played any of the Mouth albums in a while, because usually I think a lot of you have kind of adjusted to it. So I need to start putting it back into rotation. Still waiting for the print. Oh yeah, the Minotaur print. I will say I have so I had some issues with the 3D printer where there was a clog, and it's I have managed to fix that. So I might be able to try that soon because I've been doing some test prints. Here, let me get to the little rubbery bits on this boy, and I'll show you some of the stuff I've been printing because I've been I think I remember I was like, "Hey, I'm working on some like dungeon tile things for some stream stuff." And what's it called? What's it called? It's all good. I got everything fixed, I believe. But yeah, I was trying to do some resin tiles, and the thing is the resin tiles I had did not fit very well. They were not fitting in a way that I would like. So I've been returning to the other one. I've also found some better printing settings too, which makes my printing a lot more stable, which is nice. Resin tiles evil. This music. Oh yeah, no, it's the best. It's the best. Oh, okay. So Tank was all you then. I was like, I would not be surprised if Tank would be in the background right now when I'm doing this. But yeah, now I think I just need to find a Minotaur that could be done. But yeah, check these out. Hold on. I primed them today, so they are not here we go. Bam. I got these like funky cave tiles. So we got this boy, and they have clips that can be removed, but I cannot remove a lot of these clips. So that's fine. They're just gonna look like this for now. You're welcome. All my streams are just getting songs stuck in your head. But yeah, they're like little. Can I daisy chain them like that immediately? Nah, I think I'll have to go like. There we go. So yeah, they got the little funky clips. These are from like the dragon clip, I believe, is the type of clip that's operating these. And we go a little something like this. I played Rogue Trader yesterday, actually. I enjoyed it a lot, and I'm gonna say I'm gonna be playing it on Tuesday. So, yes, am I going to be playing two long ass CRPGs on stream? Yes, I make great choices as a VTuber. There, okay, there we go. So I need to like dry brush and stuff like that. But wow, check it out, we got some terrain going on. And this actually like works and fits together properly. The resin, I like resin terrain for like detail stuff, but yeah, trying to do tiles with them was fucking aggravating. Also, the tiles I had, the bestiarm tiles look good. I mean, it's been a lot of fun, but yeah, if you're trying to save money, I can understand. I can understand holding off on that for a bit. Oh, hold on, dry erase thing. I set this off to the side because I'm probably not going to dry brush it tonight. Probably not. I feel like the Minotaurs themselves got enough going on that I do not need to dip into that just yet. Does this have any... Okay, this doesn't have any material that I would need. There we go. Let's go back. Let's go back to the little gray fibery bits. But yeah, no, it's been fun. I have not gotten very far. I just got to the point. Effectively, there's like the tutorial mission, which was like about 4.5 hours. It was like 4.5 hours, but I also wiped to the fucking Chaos Spawn boss just because I didn't know how the mechanic worked until it used the mechanic enough. And I was like, oh, okay. So the reason these songs bop is because I'm gonna link the full album. This is 3 separate remix albums. Neil Cicierega has been a paragon of internet culture for years, and the guy has a good sense of music, legitimately. Do I like hard games? It depends. It really, really depends on like what kind of game it is. I know that's like the most like wishy-washy, non-committal answer. But there's like, it depends on what kind of hard. If it's like a hard FPS, I'm probably going to say no, just because I'm not good at FPS games. Or if it involves like a lot of navigation stuff like that. Which it sucks because like there's some games that I think I would like, but I just think that probably are not going to be like my cup of mechanical tea. Like what's the game called? Fucking I'm blanking on the name right now. It's that like weird Russian game with like the white mask people. I want to say it starts with a P. It's not Paratropic. It is not Paranoia. It is not Paradise. God damn it. Eventually I'll find the right P word to describe what the fuck that game is. Pathologic, thank you. Like, I feel like I would really, really fuck with that game, but also I have a terrible sense of direction. And I know that game is hella very specific, so yeah. Should play Evil within on Akuma mode? No. What is Quasimorph? I feel like you guys recommended Quasimorph, and I didn't look at it. Didn't get a chance to look at it. Oh, okay. No, never mind. I recognize this because the fucking Seth video. I have that bookmarked for checking out later. It's fun to talk about, but hell to play. Yeah, that seems to be the general consensus with Pathologic. I like the ideas of it a lot. I like what it's doing, but like I don't know. I might be too baby back scrub for it. Get a little bit on there. Get like a little bit. But yeah, I can pull that up, Quasimorph up later and take a look. No guarantees, but we shall see. All right, there we go. We got that. Yeah, I have heard Pathologic 2 is basically like a soft maybe not soft reboot remake kind of. I don't know. I feel like from what I understand, I think it does treat like the original game like it did happen, but like if you didn't play it, it's not going to be the biggest dealio. I think it's one of those kind of things, I guess. Almost done with the fucking bits. There we go. Also, Steve, have yourself a good night and take it easy, yo. I mean, no, the thing I like Risk of Rain 2, but Risk of Rain 2 is in like that pile of games where I love it. I like playing it. Multi's my lad forever. I cannot imagine playing that without like a full group doing that on the regs. All right, let me hydrate and stretch. Get that drink. There we go. And then there we go. And there is a new Risk of Rain game as well too, which might be pretty nice. All right, now I have a thing I need to do. It's me, the shirtless monster. I glue the arms on. Do I glue the arms on just? No, I should not do that specifically because I need to paint the red on the arms. Well, I never got to play Risk of Rain 1 because if I remember right, you had to do like a bunch of IP fuckery to get games together, and like that was just too much for my local group. What's up, Matthew? How you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. And new content. Gotcha. All right. So I think what we're supposed to do for the Minotaurs is the arm pads, I believe, are going to be red. If I remember, because like I was just looking for like some like I've never really fucked around a huge amount with like canon color schemes and shit. But like it's like this is one. Like I'm painting a canon Space Marine army, so might try to get it somewhat close. Yeah, we're gonna use this red. And I think if I get the shoulders and then the, like I said, I think it's like shoulder, and then I get like this little gribbly bit, like this little bit of nonsense. I think once we get that, that'll be good, and then I can maybe glue the arms on, and then I can glue them to the base. And then actually, once I do that, there's not that much left of them. These are good. This is also why I've been enjoying the Minotaur like recipe I got. Because it is not foolproof, but it's like relatively quick. I think the red might need an additional color, but I might even be able to like paint the red on once well, I might be able to get like the second coat once I got it glued on. We'll figure it out. I might just do one just so I can see what it looks like when it's all on there before I do the rest. Gotta get the bottoms on there. Get this whole ass side. Now in a townhome. Yo, let's fucking go. That's a big fucking achievement. Hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah. Nice. Are you like is that gonna be, are you moving into it? Is that just like a thing you just happen to have now? Either way, congratulations on your ownership. Hell yeah. The good shit. The good shit. I think the Terminators are just shoulder pads and if I think they're just shoulder pads and like maybe, like I guess I could do like red knees, I guess. I don't know. I don't know how we want to do this. I think that keeping this little bit metal, I think look this little bit probably fine. Anyone want to move in? I'm good at my current place right now. I did get like a weird surprise landlord call today. That was like it's always weird to get a landlord call because like I was like, "Oh, what did I fuck up?" And he's like, "No, I'm just checking in. I'm just checking in because I got to like run some like papers and stuff like that. Is everything good over there? Like you have anything you got to like anything that might be busted that I need to fix or something like that?" I'm like, "Oh, not really, no." I have a very luckily, I have a very hands-off landlord, though, so it's like, unless something's on fire, all I do is I just occasionally pass him some money, and he's like, "Alright, you can continue to live here now. Yay." And I like continuing to live in a house. Like, part of me misses the apartment life, like, I like, the idea of having because like, I don't need a lot of the extra space and whatnot, but also by the same token, I don't know how people stream with, like, neighbors and whatnot, and I'm not even, like, one of those, like, loud, shouty streamers that could potentially be an issue in, like, I feel like I'm pretty reserved, but I feel like every now and then I like to get a little wild. I can't imagine having to be like, "I'm sorry, neighbor, I got really loud. I'm sorry, I got rowdy." Middle of the woods. I mean, there are some days that sounds really appealing. But I also like being near, like, stores that sell paint. So, like, I'm kinda going back and forth on that. 'Cause, like, I remember, when I was in high school, there was the juggalo friend of mine that I talk about every now and then. His house was fucking nice. Like, it was weird as in, like, it wasn't like a big house or a fancy house, but, like, we'd have to, like, basically, like, ride across a river to get to his house, which is funny because like, sometimes straight up, like, the river would flood in front of his house, and we'd have to cross over to his house on a rickety bridge. That was kind of fun in a dangerous way. ASMR only cover your stream with a yapping dog. I don't even know if the yapping dog would help because then I would get complaints about the dog. I wouldn't mind getting a dog. Sometimes I think about getting a dog, but also like I don't know. I don't know. I feel like I would like a dog if it was someone besides just me living here, so the dog could have like extra attention and whatnot. And I know plenty of people like single people have dogs, but I don't know. I feel like it would be better to a dog if it was like a two-person household, so they can get all the stuff they need, attention wise and whatnot. There's Nader's making the noise. That's the funny thing is like I have I've had the I'm so glad that people are less scared of snakes these days. I know that's a weird thing to say, but in my experience, that seems to be true. I've had multiple like repair people come over, and then they look at Nanners and they're like, "Oh, is that your snake?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And they're like, "Oh, it's very nice snake." I was like, "Hell yeah, hell yeah." The funny thing though is also so when the last repair guy like maintenance guy came over, I didn't have anything broken. I think he was just doing some like inspection stuff. Um, I realized how little shame I have. Um, Specifically, like, so like I didn't put away any of like my Warhammer merch, my VTuber merch, nothing. I left everything out. I know for most VTubers, they're like, "How this is the death scenario, like this is the worst case thing." But like, I didn't think too hard about it. I was like, "Yeah, whatever, this is fine." The thing that is kind of a little awkward. So, I don't have a Docky, but I have something that's like kind of close to being bad. So in general, whenever there's like a VTuber that I know that has like reasonable merch, and they're like, when I say no, I mean like we've like hung out a little bit, or like I've run a game for them or something like that. I'll get their merch. I'll get their merch. So like I have a lot of standees. I have the VV mouse pad. One of them, very nice VTuber lady. Her name is Yoro Yo-Yo. She is the dictator VTuber. Once again, very nice. And she had a Valentine's Day like picture thingy, like just kind of like just like some Valentine's Day art in like a poster form. And I was like, okay, that's not too expensive. I could pick that up just to kind of support the homie, right? I think you did show me the cabinet. Yeah, you did show me the cabinet personality. And I was like, "Oh, this would be cool." And then I know it's my house. I don't give a fuck. I'm just saying how kind of funny the scenario is. So I have that, and I was like, "Well, it's a poster. I don't want it to get fucked up." So I put it in like a decent frame. And I just kind of like left it hanging on the wall, just not thinking about it. And then I realized that like after the maintenance guy left, I'm like, "Yeah, he just kind of walked in and I just had a whole ass photo. I just had a whole ass portrait of Yoro on my wall. Huh. And I did not fucking flinch. Hell yeah. Alright, so we got the test arm. I think I also wanted to make the gun red. I feel like I've seen some red guns as well. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what my baseline weirds. Like when you guys asked earlier, like, do I have a Daki? The Daki, getting a Daki is like the one line that as far as like weeb shit that I have not crossed. Because I feel like for me personally, I feel like once I get a Daki, it's too late. I'm doomed. Like it's like that is the final limit. That is the turning point. And like once again, when it comes to like supporting the homies, also fuck yeah, Yoro come chalice, let's go. But what's it called? So like I've held off on getting one. And it's also kind of that weird thing too. It's like I don't know any characters I'd want to get a Daki of, so it kind of goes back to like, would I want to get a Daki of a VTuber I know, just to once again to support the homies, but also getting a fucking Daki of somebody you know is also like a whole other can of worms, dealy. Fix a protest for shits and giggles. Nice, hell yeah. But I don't know. I guess I have not got me a Daki yet. I don't know if that yet will ever come. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. I don't know. But I think some of this has like a little couple of like metal rivulets and whatnot. I'm gonna touch up later. I think right now I'm just gonna make this as most like basic bitch. Like what bolter red. Bolter will be red, so it could fire red bullet extra fast. But yeah, as far as other stuff, a lot of other like weeb merch is mostly just. I do say the Centaur Daki is pretty good. So there's like, have you guys ever, because like, you know, guys know a lot of Daki Mockers. If you don't know that, they're the anime body pillows. You're probably familiar with more under that term. There is a L-shaped body pillow that just exists, because like some people just like having like that shape. It's a nice, comfortable shape. There is straight up a anime horse girl body pillow that fits into that shape, and I kind of love it. Like from like a design standpoint, it's really smart. It's a really good utilization of a pillow that already exists. I'm like, fuck yeah, let's go. Luckily the Hollow Knight people have a lot of merch, so in general, there will be what's it called? There'll probably be another chance to get a pillow, I believe. So I haven't got to read Centaur Worries, and like the pillow I'm talking about is not from that series, but like Centaur Worries is kind of interesting because it's like, for people who don't know, it's like a Monster Girl series. Also, Creative Kid, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the workshop. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I have to know, Creative Kid, and this is you. You have to answer me honestly based on the 8 in your name. Are you a Homestuck? You won't get kicked out if you say yes. I have to know. I have to know because whenever I see that style of what's it called? Whenever I see that style of stuff, I'll go over to house shirt with that. I mean maybe there'll be a house shirt one of these days. I have been seeing people get the Halloween drop, the little acrylic standy Hal, and I've been very happy for that. Also, and then also Josh TF4, thank you for the follow and welcome to the workshop. What? It's okay. No, if you don't know what being a homestuck means, that means you're going to heaven. You're gonna be fine. Do not worry about it. Hello, everybody coming in. If you do not know me, I am Howernot the Mimic Elf. I'm a miniature painting VTuber of the Nurglin's Game Varieties. But today, I'm not painting either one of them. I am painting some Minotaurs. Oh, that's what I was gonna do. Okay. I was gonna look up a Minotaur Terminator, because okay, so the Minotaur Terminator from the Lexiconum has red shoulder pads. Some Minotaurs have red guns, and then they also have like red like hand bits. So I could leave it at that. I will say one thing that I think would really improve this with minimal effort, though. That's a bit. I did see him do the fucking Homestuck horns. Yeah, cringy merch can be fun. It can be fun. Like I said, it's more, the Daki is more of a personal limiter than like than a personal. Like, it's more like I'm worried for my own brain than I consider. If you all have a Daki, I could not give a fuck. Follow your dreams, but I cannot personally allow myself to get one. At least not yet. I have to make sure I've absolutely fallen beyond all hope of redemption, and then I don't know which one I would get, but that's just how it's going to be. It hurts. It hurts us to get to heaven and we're all fucked. That's fine. You can join me down in hell. It's fine. We'll have company there. I'll make cookies when you sell your soul for none, because I like my soul. I technically, because I'm made in a lab, I legitimately, unironically have no idea if I truly have a soul. I don't know if I'm a, like, I legitimately don't know if I'm a real boy or not. Um, but you know what? I feel like I do. I feel pretty comfortable with it. Side note, I'm gladly going to hell. Hell yeah. Follow your dreams. All right. Yeah. Yeah, I think these little red folds, little things were a good idea. I think that was a good choice. I can get the corners just a wee bit. So Drago, welcome, welcome, welcome. How you doing? How you doing? My friend spot was weird. I don't know a whole lot about that kind of subculture thing, but I've seen some nice people that were into that. So, oh yeah, do what you want to do with your life. It's your life at the end of the day. You do be doing. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Doing is a good state of life. And yeah, I'm currently painting my Minotaur Terminators, and yeah, these will definitely. I will say, switching to this red, and also SD SG to Dust. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the workshop. How you doing? How you doing? I feel like that. I feel like I should know like what the SG stands for. I feel like I should know that. And two new tables. Ooh, very nice. Very nice. Hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Actually, for men. Oh no, don't do that. No. Accidentally touching a donger? No, that's fucked up. No. Is this Singapore? Maybe. I was thinking it was like Sergeant for some reason. I don't know. How you doing? How you doing, Dust? All right, let's try. Okay, so this is still drying on you. We're gonna let your little things die. Oh, Stargate. Oh, I'm such a fool. I actually used to watch. I know I seen the first Stargate movie, but I don't remember a lot about it. But I do remember watching the show, but I also remember very little about it. But I do remember the show, like watching a lot of the show growing up, which is kind of fun. I might maybe actually, you know what? Stargate unironically might be a good choice for one of the fantasy movie nights, because I think someone swings like something kind of close to a sword in that. Also, hi, Proxy. How you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm working on the lads. I do be working on the lads, giving them some nice little shoulder pads and whatnot. Yeah, this red, because like this red will be slightly different from the red I've been using for the Stormcast, but I think overall this red will still look pretty good. They removed it from Netflix. Oh, that's I wonder. Yeah, I mean Netflix loses licenses for shit all the time, so I mean I guess that's not too surprising. Oh, that's not too weird. Oh god, on there that I don't like. It's fine. Very well, and you? I'm doing good. Hell yeah, I'm glad you're doing well. Nice, nice. Oh god, 12 hours at work sounds fucking awful. Also, how you doing, Hellcat? Welcome, welcome, welcome. I've been the guild did make me work a little bit on Saturday this week, but it wasn't anything too bad. So I was very lucky. They're like, "All right, Hal, we might need you to come in and do a thing, so just stand at ready." Like, man, I hope there's not. Ooh, fuck yeah, sophomore in the Nanners fan club. Yeah, let me get you. Let's go ahead and go over there. For people who do not know, this is my wonderful snake Nanners. She is a ball python. She's gonna be she's 4 years old because I got her before I was a VTuber. And she is doing good. She is currently shedding. I think she's shedding. Let's see. She's currently in the I think she's doing that right now. All right, okay. Oh, you're right at the top. I was like, where are you? It's like, oh, nice and convenient. Nice and convenient. All right, let's put you on there. But yeah, I'm hoping for her to shed so she can eat, because Nanners has not eaten in a month. Which is not as worrying as that sounds, but like I still don't like it. Anytime Nanners skips a meal, I feel bad, but that's just also how snakes just be like that sometimes. All right. So yes, Hellcat64 underscore YT. Welcome to the sophomore year of the official Nanners fan club. And Matthew Riceseeker. Welcome to the freshman year of the official Nanners fan club. I'm gonna promote you to treasure chest. I don't know. I don't know when the guild is gonna give me any sort of promotion, if that's a thing that they even will do. I don't know. We'll see how that goes. Survey says very unlikely, if I'm gonna be real. So, oh yeah, we got to go to this screen. Ha! There we go. All right, and then also now that the folds have dried a little bit. All right, time to glue the arms on. I think they'll need like a. Oh, hold on. Could use a little. Could use a little spritz in it right this particular angle. There we go. Oh, you'll get it soon. 300 points is not that much. It's not that big of a deal to get, I believe. Stuff to worry about paydays in the 20th, so wait. Oh, very nice. Hell yeah. You'll always fun waiting for payday. It's also weird because like I got like guild payday and Twitch payday. So it's like it's wired my brain very differently, which is kind of interesting. Let's glue you on. These are push fit arms. They have a very specific way they like to fit. I need to make sure that they're like nice and connected at the joint. There we go. Look at him. Like there's still a little bit of shine where like the arm like needs like a second coating, but it's actually kind of nice where like so if I do it like this and like I miss a spot, you still get just like a little bit of the reflective glint, which is pretty cute. All right, we're gonna glue the second one arm on there as well. Let's see, what time are we doing? Okay, we still got plenty of time. I should be able to get, if not a lot of these, I should at least get a couple that are like in this state. Considering that they were all like monocolored, they were all like, no, they had a little bit of metal, but not a huge amount. Today is another productive. I'll have to go and get the eyes too. I might just get the eyes later though. There we go. Look at him. Look at that fucking power stance. And let's get you a little bit of sticky tack for the feet. Let's get that. Okay, let's get two little dots and let's give you this one. So I got these from the same pack that gave me like the little like Minotaur symbol and everything. I got these little kind of matching bases. Basically my entire army is going to have like nice little matching bits, which is going to be neat. All right, let's clip you the fuck off. There we go. And I'll probably I need to touch this up a bit later as well. Just touch it up with some dirt or some shit. There we go. Oh yeah, I might have to touch it up quite a bit. That's fine. It's like gonna connect to the foot to the ground. All right, look at you though. Look at you. Technically tournament ready because it's got 3 colors. Not that I would ever run it default like this, but it's like coming together nicely. A thing do be happening. All right, so you, and then you, and then what's your gun? Ah, I'm a fool. It's this one actually. Yeah. We got red, we got gold, we got, well, technically 4 colors. I got Warplock Bronze, Gold, Red, and Metallic. And the base has 2 more colors. Oh, and a gray. So we had 6 colors though, because the gray is used between the base. The dark gray is used on the base and on the boy. Well, actually, like a decent amount of colors. Not too bad. Not too bad. A lot more colors than I thought they were gonna have. And yeah, I still think overall these are very like, once again, like this is like a I'm feeling lazy this Sunday, which I know sounds odd, but sometimes with my painting I'm like I feel adventurous, and other times I'm like I just want to get something done. Like I want to work on a thing that needs done, but I don't feel like I need to go like super duper technical. I need to wild the fuck out. Like just gonna put some funky little lines on there. Except for that. Well, no, mine is the what's up, Damien? Welcome. They have to be, yeah, like legitimately, I was like, I think I've heard a lot of people like, yeah, just spat a bunch of water everywhere as usual. A lot of people were like, yeah, how these are like the biggest jerks ever. I'm like, yeah, that's a feature and not a bug for me. Because like everybody, yeah, exactly what you said though. Like everyone 40K's jerks. They're leaning in. They're leaning in. So it's like as a chaos boy, let's pick the one that's the most full of itself. Also, something I really like too is that they have a beef with Nurgle forces because some of their gene seed caches got corrupted. So I'm like, ooh, that's cool. That's neat. So I could kind of make them like a thematic rivals to my Death Guard. So I have a Death Guard army that's like really kind of like custom colors, and then this army over here is like, yeah, we're real by the book. We're real buck assholes. Well, they technically don't really follow. I think they kind of follow the Codex Astartes, but instead of having like a bunch of little strike teams, I know, salamanders, you got salamanders, you got white scars. White scars are reasonably fine. Ultramarines aren't too bad. Ultramarines aren't too bad. You can do a lot worse in the jerk scale than Ultramarines. So they're not too big of dicks. But yeah, no, legitimately the Minotaurs are extra jerks. But like legitimately, it was like, all right, they're extra jerks. That's kind of fun. They're in a series of colors that I legitimately did the thing. Where it's like, how do you pick your army? I like the colors. Yeah, that's it. I've been enjoying because like I painted some Stormcast with this metal coloration at first, and I really liked it, and I wanted to keep doing that. Oh yeah, that's also kind of funny too because they are the bitches, the High Lords of Terror, and now that Bobby G is on that seat, they have to play nice with him. It's a legit way. I don't think there's any wrong way to pick your army. I guess the only way I would consider it wrong is if you're picking your army to make people on the internet angry at you, and that's not like something that most people do anyway. So like that's not a big dealio. Oh yeah, and then they got the extra fucky wucky gene seed, which is kind of neat. I like that they got like the fucked up chimeric gene seed, but unlike every other like fucked up chimeric gene seed that chapter from the Curse Founding, they got that shit on lockdown. All their records are fucking sealed. So yeah, no, they're fun. They do be fun. Unfortunately, the leader, like their chapter master, his model was Forge World only, and now exists basically only in a used form that's like hella expensive. So like I don't know. I don't know what I'll do for him. Technically, I guess I kind of want to scratch build one. I think that might be fun, but we'll see. Oh, I need to make the gun as well. But so the meta stuff is interesting because like I don't think chasing meta is bad. Yeah, honestly, the funny thing too is a lot of Stormcast bodies actually have a lot of stuff that would look good for them. They got a lot of big shields and spears and whatnot. But you also have to remove all the line iconography, which is kind of a pain in the dick. It's like I've generally seen people who are big into tournaments that play with other people who are big into tournaments, and everything's fine with that, honestly. The general issue I typically see online is like pub stompers when it's like you're playing a casual game, some guy rolls up with a tournament list. He's not wanting to have like a competitive match. He wants to steamroll everyone. And that's the kind of like real shit ass attitude. But then there are people that are like, "Oh, yes, you want to play a tournament thing? Fuck you. Fuck you. We're elitist casuals, and if you don't play at our level of casual at all times, you're clearly an awful person and we hate you forever." And like I don't know, I've seen I kind of hate that mindset a lot. I hate that mindset quite a bit because I see it's real. Like it's funny when I say elitist casuals because I understand that that's a contradiction. I understand that's a contradiction, but like as somebody who plays a lot of like Magic, especially EDH, you see a lot of those people that are like, oh, if you play with this card, you are the devil and we hate you, and also you should die. I'm like, oh, that's like there's people that enjoy competitive Commander, and that's all hunky dory. But then you do get shit. Well, the thing is, like, the War Machine thing is interesting because we also did operate. I had back when War Machine was at its peak, we would run nothing but tournaments, but it was really good. Because everybody was on the same page, and we are all like playing to win. It doesn't matter what you do as long as you kind of like play nice and everything. I like that. I like that. Some guy got mad we were playing a combat patrol. Weird. That's an odd choice because especially because Games Workshop is actively pushing combat patrol only as like a I don't know how good of a format it is. I feel like a lot of combat patrols were not well balanced for each other, but but it also makes a lot of sense for like, hey, I want to try an army out. I don't want to buy an entire army. Let's just get a combat patrol. You get a combat patrol. Let's fucking mash models together until one of us is dead. Like I think that seems really valid. Number, welcome. How you doing? How you doing? I will say the one thing is that Privateer Bros actually back in the day did have like a really lot of cool narrative and league stuff that we didn't really get to do a whole lot, which is a bit of a bummer. Like they would have these like cool narrative leagues where they had like league specific models and like No Quarter. I know people miss like Old White Dwarf. No Quarter as a magazine was really good as well. You would get like RPG stats. You would get these really cool custom builds. Like I have a hold on. Let me get a little bit more red on this gun, and I want to link you guys something cool for people who might not know about like the level of cool terrain stuff War Machine had in its official material. Like joined because he knew to oh, that's fucking dumb. Yeah, God, that's fucking dumb. I do hate that kind of thing. I do hate that kind of thing. I'll never understand the pub stomping mentality, but just be like that. Where do I have that? My files. Did I move that? I can't find this like really quick. Hold on. To investigate. Ah, there we go. There we go. So, oh God, why is this article from 2011? Fuck off. So yeah, check this out. Everybody, hey, we played with terrain. So the optimal terrain for War Machine is you have 2D terrain with 3D terrain on top. I'm going to be real. I played Legion of Everblight. My armies were very front heavy. I could not physically put my models on a hill or they would fall. But like, check this shit out. So this is they would have this kind of thing in the magazines too, but I wanted to go for the online one specifically because like I can link you that. And it's like, whoa, check it out. They have a very nice set of tutorials on how to build a Cadoran Inn. And they would do these like also very similar kind of battles at like big conventions and stuff like that, where they would have like really nice terrain made for the stuff like that. But yeah, I know. So for people who are like not super familiar with that sphere, War Machine basically, because War Machine was so precise, a lot of people like to play with 2D terrain, with 3D models. But like, understandably so, if you came in from the outside and you're like, oh, this is soulless and the hobby element has been removed, and then look at competitive Warhammer tables, like look at a Warhammer tournament, and it is a bunch of angular ruins for days, probably made of styrofoam. Because it's if you have a whole ass tournament, it's hard to get tables for everyone. It's hard to set up like standardized tables. It's kind of a pain in the dick. To taking some lightning guys. Ooh, very nice. I did Legion of Everblight. So I was running Absalonia 1. I think Abby 2 I ran a little bit, but by the time she came out was kind of when like I was getting ready to move. And I was kind of not really playing as much as I used to just because of like school and life and whatnot. Oh, chessboard, gross. Grody. Imagine if would it be fucked up if chess was real? Yeah, there's a lot of template. Oh god, the templating too. I'm glad that templates have been kind of phased out of war games. I understand some people really like blast templates and shit like that. I don't like that. I don't like doing that. I think my favorite out of like a bunch of stuff, I think Malifaux has the coolest system with the masters, where it's like you got the masters, you got the upgrades, and then now masters have alternate titles where it's like, do you want to have a master but change up how they play like entirely? Do it that way. But yeah, also a fellow Legion player. Nice. So I also had a very small mercenary army, and it was bad. I never had enough to have like a good mercenary army. I had P Magnus and just like a gaggle of shitty units, like Gregor Boomal and Company, but like a min unit, Rose Cutthroats, but like a min unit and some jacks. It was just whatever I could pick up with like a college student budget, which is not a lot when I stopped playing. Luckily, I mean, technically, I don't think I'm going to get into it. Mark IV apparently is doing like reasonably well, and a lot of the legacy armies have gotten like prime versions. So like, not every warcaster and warlock and unit is going to be in there, but like a lot of them are. A lot of them are. Also, do I still? I think I keep it on my desk. Do I still have Magnus on my? Where are you? Yeah, there we go. I like to keep Magnus on my desk, because he was one of the first models I've painted and have not stripped. So look at him. This is painted by Hal circa like 2011. It sounds like I've been painting for 12 years. There was a huge break in between. It was like 2 years of War Machine, Power Gap. 2019, I got back into mini painting, and I didn't really take it super serial until I started VTubing. But yeah, no, this is back when Devlin Mudd was around. I would like to get a newer version of Magnus, like maybe E Magnus, and paint him and just compare. Got some static shitty flock on there. I like the model. It feels very nostalgic to me because, like I said, I was new to it. Also, Jedi, welcome. How you doing? How you doing? I mean, the thing is, like, a lot of Legends armies, like, so the ones that are like Prime Legends or whatever are still, you can still run them in tournaments and shit. So that's not too bad. All right, let's snap off these little bits. There we go. Those came off relatively nice. Yeah, because like I remember kind of growing up with the meme of like, ah yes, Devlin Mudd, talent in a bottle, and I was like gloop 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 gloop. Which technically, considering how much I like oil washes, I don't know if that's changed a whole lot, but like, but at the same time, like I oil washed that dreadnought to the left, and the storm and all the stormcast, and I feel like they turned out pretty good. I think I'm pretty happy with the way those turned out. The glue on here. How you doing, Jedi? How you doing? We're reminiscing about War Machine, and I'm painting some termies. All right, let's slide your arm in there, buddy. There we go. Nice. It's a meme because it's true. I don't know. I think also because I was like, ah, yes, mercenaries. They must be dirty. Abby 2 is very good. So I still have my Legion army. I never sold it off because also like who the I'm gonna be real. War Machine, who the fuck is gonna buy it? Um I would like to paint some of those. I was originally trying to learn how to slap chop so I could specifically go back and just like, just finish that army. Maybe I can make that like a 2014 thing. Like paint a little bit more of my old army, my old stuff. Maybe just get like a couple of warcasters and whatnot. Oh, there's also like a little bit of. There we go. Look at you, buddy. Like I'm definitely gonna hit this red up a second time, but I want to do at least like one coat of all the red before I go for the second. So that way's when I take the little funky picture at the end. Oh god, if I was to keep track of the armies I need to do, I have way too much. I have way too much. And of course I got the fucking new ghouls on the way because I'm an idiot. Have you seen the craziest crossover? Depends. I feel like Fortnite sets the bar pretty high, so I'm curious what you would also consider crazy. Space Hulk and Turret. Oh, those would be nice to have, to be fair. Vampire Survivor Among Us? Huh. That's kind of neat. Honestly, yeah, Grimkin would be perfect for Turnip, legitimately. I never got into Grimkin because they were already kind of like, I was already out when Grimkin were a thing. So maybe what I do is if I paint the shoulder pad and then this shoulder pad and then the knee pads and then go back so I don't have to like play around with not getting the everything drenched because of the shoulder pad. I unironically do want to try the new fucking I do really want to try the motherfucking Lego mode for Fortnite. Like unironically, I would really like to give that a go. Like I said, I used to get the Lego magazine and every month, and I would just like stare flabbergasted at like all the new models and all the cool stuff. And there's like I think there's like comics and shit too in there. A lot of my like late childhood to early teens was being enamored with magazines. Or Unif Hallman to turn. Ooh, I mean that's probably a legit deal. I traded a bunch of magic cards for my model, you know that. I also traded in technically I got the Dominion box because I bought a Modern Horizons 2 box and I traded a lot of stuff I didn't need for that. Financially that was the incorrect choice. That was the wrongest choice I've ever made. Considering there was a foil Ragavan in there. But that's fine. I not that I needed a foil Ragavan in my life to make any of my decks better or anything like that. It was whatever. There we go. Fucking side bits. So that was when I come back. Yeah, I was like, because at the time he was expensive, but I was like, oh yeah, he'll probably go down. There's been a couple of times I flubbed Magic financial stuff, and that was one of them. But like, I also don't want to play Magic like fucking stocks. I'll sell cards if I think it'll get me shit, but I don't want to like squat on cards and like I don't want to like do card investing nonsense. Yeah, no, Ragavan only went up. He 100% did. Ragavan's one of those cards though I 100% believe they will reprint. I think they'll reprint him as a mythic at some point in the future, in like a fucking master set, and then I don't know. I don't think the price will really go down, but whatever. Oh yeah, no. This is one of my favorites of his. I think the out of all the mouth sounds remixes, there's one called Crocodile Chop, which is a chop suey remix, but it's kind of made to be like lighthearted and jaunty that I really really like. Oh, they already did. Well, never mind then. Well, that's fine. I'm kind of at the point where like I don't need to tech for power cards. Like if I'm picking up new Magic cards, I'm picking up singles so I could just build a deck. Chipotle is the juiciest. What? Nande? Nande? Are you having Chipotle right now? Or am I missing a joke? I would also believe that. I I feel like in general, I mean they just did the banned and restricted list. Which I don't know. I don't play any format other than EDH these days, but it's funny when I see like banned cards in Modern. Oh god, we are commercial time. All right, we're back. We're back. I don't remember where the commercial cut off because I lost track. I got lost in the convo sauce. Fuck, god damn it. Um, oh yeah, I still follow like even though I play mostly EDH these days, I like seeing what the Modern ban list stuff like that because there are some decks that kind of seem like fun and like Modern and whatnot. There was like I think Rakdos Cheat is kind of neat. Where you play like all the elementals that die upon you evoking them. And then you play like one of those cards that like blink it or straight up like revive it from the graveyard if it hits the graveyard that turn. I love that kind of cheese they're doing, even though I know they're kind of like really, really strong. We've got their money worth of cards and people talk about, yeah, Rakdos Scam. Yeah, that's the deck. I'm sure that deck is actual like cancer to fight against, but like, man, that seemed oh fuck. I made a fucky wucky too. Hold on. Hold on. I forgot to paint his arm with the red as well. I forgot to hit this little bit up. Okay, we can fix that right now. Fix that right the fuck now. Cheaty Face should be tournament legal. I mean, are you gonna let a tournament organizer stop you from playing Cheaty Face? I feel like it's against the spirit of Cheaty Face to ask for permission. You gotta slide that motherfucker in there, and then you have to power stance. And then yeah. But yeah, I can kind of agree. Like Magic as an investment platform is weird to me personally. And I say that as somebody who sold a shitloads of Magic cards to fund my not EDH to fund my VTuber nonsense. I kind of want to go through it again and see if I can squeeze any more blood out of that stone for like some new stuff. I don't know. I still kind of think, even though I'm not like super duper focused on it, I think it'd be kind of neat to get a 3D model for 2024. So I don't know. I might liquidate some cards to make that go in there. Yeah, collectible. I'm not the hugest fan of it. I'm not the hugest fan of it. Like if Magic came out as like a living card game like tomorrow, I would not. Even if it meant all my cards evaporate in value, I would not shed a tear. I would not shed a tear. The only reason I'm okay that Magic cards are worth money, I will say, unfortunately, is Magic cards are the backbone of a lot of game stores. So, like, if Magic was to ever crash, on one hand, you could be like, yeah, fuck investors for, like, skyrocketing prices. But then, basically, most game stores in America would fucking dissolve. They would not be able to sustain themselves. Or if they didn't, they would definitely take like a huge fucking loss that would fuck things up. But that's also true too. It is hard to find buyers as well. Though I did I was linked the thing that apparently somebody was using Magic cards for money laundering. The way I saw it was like a Twitter thing where basically some guy who kind of like watches crypto people for scams and stuff saw this was going on. What happened is apparently in like 2021, there was like a big Ethereum like hack, or there was basically some way that some guy ended up with a shitload of stolen crypto money. And I guess nobody really figured out where it went. It was kind of like a mystery. And then somebody was like, huh, there was like a lot of suspicious activity where they like traded the money back and forth to themselves a bunch to kind of to basically kind of hide the trail. And then they went and bought a shitload of magic cards, like rare magic cards, like not even singles necessarily. There were singles, but also like booster boxes of like alpha and beta and shit like that as a way to like fucking legitimately money launder stolen crypto money, which is very, very silly. It's very silly that that's the world we live in, but also some of this is getting on the fingers, which is not ideal. That's fine. I can fix that later. Busted. We're looking to turn. Yeah, I don't like that. Because yeah, that was a bad thing. That was a thing though. Because like I'm gonna be real. When I got my COVID fund bucks, I spent it on feed tubing stuff. I got the live 2D model that was prior to this one. I got the digital camera, and I think I got an airbrush. I think that's what I spent my COVID fun bucks on. So yeah, no, nothing good and productive, and like, well, no, actually, no, all of those have benefited me. I guess what I'm kind of joking at is it's not like it wasn't like I invested or I like scrolled it away or something like that. I definitely spent it on frivolous things. Oh god, the fucking Supreme. So the Supreme stuff as an outsider, I know nothing about Supreme culture other than people go apeshit for stuff with Supreme on it. I do appreciate the grift on that, where it's like, yeah, fuck it, we're just gonna put a brick with Supreme on it, and I'm not even angry. Also, Roy Die 1. Hi, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the workshop. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Action figures electric scooter also sounds like a lot of fun. To be fair, on BA. So like Blood Angels, or you mean like a bachelor's degree? Either way is good. Roy Die 1. All right, gotcha. How you doing? How you doing? How you? Roy Die, got it. Roy Die. How you doing, Roy? How you doing? I'm Howard Not the Mimic Elf. I'm a miniature painting VTuber of the Nurgle and Skaven variety. And we're bitching about magic card prices, and I'm painting some Minotaurs. I'm kind of working on the boys. I'm working on the boys. I fell into temptation and bought. No, I mean that's fine. I think to a certain extent because they were what's it called? They were fucking supposed to be kind of sort of spent on frivolous things or to help families out. I don't know. I spent mine on frivolous things and I don't super regret it a huge amount. All right. Get some red on there. We are listening to Neil Cicierega, The Mouth Experience. Here we go. I mean, I would like an extra 600 because then I could buy that fancy camera lens that I want. But there we go. But this is the music we're listening to, by the way. It's art. It's excellent. It's so good. Specifically, this is the Survivor Eye of the Tiger NXS Need You Tonight. That's just talking about. Every now and then he does like a very obvious joke where he just takes a song and he just loops the lyrics, so it just says the lyrics over and over and over again. Like there's a really good Johnny Cash one about where he just makes Johnny Cash talk about trains for like 3 minutes, and it's very good. It's very excellent. All right. So long as expected. Hold on to not buying the game. Hell yeah, hell yeah. You'll crack eventually, but until then, I believe in you. And when you do crack, that's fine. You can also just live vicariously through me because I will be streaming that game on Tuesday. So I'll talk a little bit more about this again at the very, very end of the stream. I believe this upcoming Saturday is going to be another painting collab with Pega. So I think we're working on the detail. I need a double check on the details on that. Riot, I don't know if I've heard that one actually. I can say that would be pretty good. Let's glue this fucking little arm on there. Sure it slips in just right. Oh, of course that's a Weird Al song. Yeah, I'm not. I don't think I've heard that one specifically, but I'm also not surprised that Weird Al did that. Like, not even a bit. Hey, I think it's very cool. I think the plan. It's one of those things where there was a plan made, and I need to double check that the plan's still on. I believe the plan is we're both going to paint Stormcast models because we're just looking for models we have that. Because that's the thing about Warhammer is people could have like wildly different collections. Where oh god, what do we have? What do we both have? And I'm like, Stormcast, cool, let's do that. And I'm gonna paint the funky lady with the big wings from the Dominion box because I have her, so why not? There we go. Look at him. Look at the lad. Once again, all this red needs to get another coat, especially the guns. The guns are very, very sloppy. I've been very, very sloppy on the gun, but I'm okay with that because part of that sloppiness is just like getting paint on there. Then also I need to do, I think I need to fuck with the belt and then like the Aquila and like a bunch of other shit. Uh, so yeah, like these guys are not anywhere close tonight, but I feel pretty good overall with this. It's battle damage. No, no, this is just clearly the feet unpainted. I would love to cope and say it's battle damage. It is definitely not. How do you want to fit you on there, buddy? Oh, he's got. Hold on. I also need to figure out because like this guy has a tactical rock that I cannot really easily remove. But if I put the tactical rock here on this base, he's fine. There we go. And then you can just go like on here. Something like that. Or maybe I'll go more like something like that, yeah. And then oh god, the fucking chain arm dude. Fucking auto cannon or whatever. So we'll do like red there, red on the shoulder. Yeah, let's just go and do the thing I did last time where I just apply red paint to the shoulders. Also, this guy's upper arm got like way more gold blasted than anywhere else, so that's fun. Also have to go so because I dry brushed a lot of the metals like that, like these metals end up turning kind of goldish. That's fine. For people coming in, I do a warp block bronze and then I dry brush gold to kind of get my Minotaur metal, and then I go ahead and wash both of that with a. I don't have like an exact ratio, but more or less it's like mostly brown oil paints, and then I use a tiny bit of black, just like a little bit of black. Because like black oil paints are heavily pigmented enough that even just like one little droplet will kind of change it from just like a brown wash to like a dark brown wash. But it looked good though. It looked good, so I'd be okay with that. Little bits. Also, the paint is beginning to dry on my wet palette a little bit, so I'm like trying to like make sure that I get all this shit before that. Yeah, besides I'm like while the Tyranids may have stole off from this box, goddamn, I am actually like going to reasonably finish the Space Marine side. I mean, I've already turned the 2 captains into Death Guard, so they're just fucked forever. If I ever want to run these guys as like actual, like I don't know if I would need the Terminator captains for them, but that option is no longer available to me. I do actually wait a minute. A long time ago, I wanted to do a HAL Space Marine chapter, so I think I have like a really old school, like a very, very old Terminator librarian. I might actually be able to dredge it. Actually, I don't know if that's a Terminator. It might just be a regular librarian. I might need to check that out. I might need to check that out. I don't know. I'll figure out something. I'll figure out something for the missing models. Oh no. He's got fucking blue tack. Come on. Stop. Cease. Oh god, my blue tack has actually kind of been like, getting reused enough where it's getting kind of dirty and crusty. Which I will say blue tack is still a fucking miracle material because I can like spray paint like black primer directly on that over and over and over and over. I'm gonna be honest. I'm aware that there is a phrase like "got the Rizzler" in Ohio. I'm aware that that is a combination of sounds that some people have said forms a sentence. I have no idea beyond that point though. And like that's the weird thing is I feel like generally I can keep up with like 1 or 2 words. Like I can understand Riz, I can understand some other things adjacent to that, but I feel like all of the like that sentence came together as a Zoomer meme all at once. So it's like I was not prepared for that one. I was not mentally prepared for that fucking noise salad. So like I don't even know how to begin to parse that. I don't know where I'd find that. What the fuck is a baby? Is Baby Gronk the Baby Yoda? No, that's Grogu? I have never watched a single episode of The Mandalorian. Not a single goddamn time. And there, oh god, that does remind. I do need to finish KOTOR. I did recover the KOTOR save, and we're not that far off, but that's probably going to be like a 2024 thing, if ever. I don't know. I feel weird because like I'm not that far off from the ending of KOTOR, and but by the time if I was, I guess I could just finish it privately. I guess I could do that. I don't know. I have a hard time convincing my brain to let me play games that I don't stream. Uh, I'm getting better slightly, but still working on it. Still working on it. Currently, the only one I can really get that going right now is Baldur's Gate 3. Because I like Baldur's Gate 3. I'm enjoying just kind of taking that one at my own pace and just kind of big chill. I want to get the if I made the butt flap red. Ooh. And then sts.exe. Yeah, I'm sure that'll be fine. Hmm. I don't know, man. On one hand, I don't feel like it. No, okay. Okay. I feel like making the butt flap red will enhance the look. All right, we'll try it on one, and if it does, if it looks weird, I just won't copy it to the others. So, ship. Let me get a little bit of juice in my. And by juice, I mean water. This is Slay the Spire. I've been Slay the Spire Cling for about a month at this point, so I'm doing relatively good. I legitimately cannot keep that game installed. If I keep Slay the Spire installed, my free time turns into watching YouTube videos while playing Slay the Spire. I will just watch Red Letter Media and like video like YouTube like video essays, and I'll just play Slay the Spire. That's what I'll do. Also, hello, discount, Matt6, welcome. Baboon. Oh yeah, I guess I kind of doing like the red ass baboon thing. True. I was confused for a little bit, but how you doing? How you doing? The heart will kill it. You guys said I've killed the heart already. I'm doing ascension runs. I'm on like ascension level 8, which is not like super impressive. I think it's like 18 is when it caps off, when it's like your real hardcore. But that's the problem though, is I understand that I have so many more ascensions to do if I want to be real cool hardcore gamer. But also I would like to do other things. I would like to do other things with my life. Like I need to I actually have been making progress. I did not do much today with it, but the Goblin with the Fat Ass VOD is coming. The trimmed down slim VOD of that. I need to get that done while the iron's hot. Yeah, okay, yeah, definitely a little red ass plate. Good choice. But yeah, no, as much as my body, my weird diseased brain would love for me to do Ascension, eventually get to Ascension 20. I'm good. I'm for the sake of doing other things. Like, oh yeah, I have been looking into StreamerBot. Well, the thing is, like, I know there's a bunch of mods, but I really don't have any interest in them. I'm still having plenty of good time with the base game. I would not need mods if I was to go back. However, there is a game called Toho Lost Branch, I believe, that is specifically like a fan game Slay the Spire-esque thing, and that I would be interested in. I know there are Toho Slay the Spire mods. I do understand that, but I find the like semi-officialness a lot more fun than more interesting than just going with a mod for it. There we go. A little bit on you, buddy. Also, okay, we're going. We're good. We got not too much. I can get. All right, we can get his arm and then get that glued in. The autocannon thing might. That's not autocannon. That's a chain gun. I can never remember Warhammer weapons like at all. I mean, yeah, I guess that's true, but like, I weirdly enough, I find the fact that the Toho Lost Branch is being sold, like you can buy it on Steam, makes it feel more official. Like also there was that like fucking Toho, like what's it called? There was a Toho like dungeon crawler that was released not that long ago that kind of looked like a lot of fun. I haven't done like a proper dungeon crawler since Etrian Odyssey 1, which I liked, but I was not ready as a gamer for Etrian Odyssey. I feel like I'd be better prepared for Etrian Odyssey now. I feel like now that I know what to expect and kind of what to do. No, I legitimately very much enjoy how Zun handles Toho as a franchise. I think Zun is a very interesting dude, and like I don't even drink beer, but like I would drink beer with Zun. I would drink beer with Zun in a fucking heartbeat. Like I would not. I would drink whatever beer. I mean, I would not challenge him to drinking because that's how you fucking die. That man drinks beer like fucking fish drink water. Like he is legit insane. But goddamn, if the man isn't a fucking legend, and I respect him as a creator quite a bit. It'd be neat to hear his perspective on things. The thing is, like, I have been my Toho fandom has been always like in communities where Toho was used as like early TG. I picked up most of my Toho from that era. And like I've played a couple of the games, like I beat Perfect Cherry Blossom ages ago. But like by the same token, I've missed out like years of stuff, and like if somebody was to ask me Toho things outside of like real basic bitch questions, I would not be able. I would not be a very good Toho conversationalist. I think it'd be just fun to talk with, just like as a dude, but like I don't know. All right, there we go. Okay, so do we want to get any other bits of the gun read? Maybe actually, hold on. I have a one. If I make this panel, I specifically make this one ass fucking panel like right here. It sounds like a weird choice, but I think it's gonna pay off. I know some of this is like an official way to do things, and this is also me just kind of like some of it's just gonna we're just gonna go by feeling. I don't know how accurate this is for a fucking Minotaur Terminator squad, and I don't care at the end of the day. Here we go. I care a little bit. If I didn't care at all, I wouldn't have like looked up how to do like the layout stuff before I got into this. I mean, I love how Zun does music. Honestly, the dude is a very good composer. And like the fact that like Toby Fox was kind of his like unofficial protege, and how far his career has gone has also been very interesting. Like I continue to find that whole kind of like chain of like Zun makes Toho. Toby Fox falls in love with Toho and makes like Apple Girlington and a bunch of other shit. Toby Fox now does music for fucking Smash Bros. And Pokemon. Like, what the fuck is happening? How's your arm fit in there, buddy? Like, not found like the optimal angle of how his arm's supposed to go. Like this? I guess the arm goes like that. That's fine. But literally albums with a free game. Okay, like are you talking about like the really early like PC? Is it PC night? Was Toho on PC 98? I know it's on early Windows. I do remember that. This gun, I might not glue the gun on. Did I put glue on his? I did put glue on the stump because I'm a fucking moron. All right, I'm going to remove the stump glue because I do believe the gun is going to require a lot more nonsense. The pre-Windows games. Gotcha. I have not looked into those at all. Those feel especially Wild West to me, where it's like I understand Toho is like a vast and storied history, but the idea of like those early pre-Toho things are fucking bananas. All right. Oh yeah, we gotta snap your feet off. Destroy feet. There we go. And then we'll get some little sticky bits. Sticky bits. Da da da. Yeah, I don't know. I do think Toho's neat, and I would like to one of these days maybe invest more time to getting like less of a secondary. But it's not super high on my priority list. Surprise, surprise. All right. At this point, I think my priority list is like finish the Leviathan box, or finish some models, and then maybe eventually motherfucking what's it called? I would like to finish Mass Effect. That's kind of like the big game goal, is to finish Mass Effect 3. Which is funny because I'm basically taking 2 weeks off of not finishing Mass Effect, assuming that the Pega collab is still going on, which I believe so. That's fun. This guy's got like a real fucked up platform I'm gonna have to deal with. All right, so with that, unfortunately, it is about time to ollie out for the evening. Let's go ahead and go to the chatting screen. All right, thanks for coming, everybody. I had a lot of fun. Let me see if I'm fucking muted. There we go. Hey, nice. Stop myself from doing that. I hope you guys had a good time. I know I did. Schedule wise. Tuesday, Rogue Trader again. So we're gonna actually be doing the main Rogue Trader like doing stuff. Uh, uh I've already played. There's no new Coffin of Andy and Lele. Also, I'm very sad what they did with the creator of that. That situation's fucked up. Then what else is going on? Wednesday, Winnie painting. Thursday, more movie nights. Continuing to Lord of the Rings. Let me end this as well.